What's up? We are back. ఫెస్టివల్ రోజు కూడా చదువు అంటే నాకు ఇలా అంట. అలాగే భయ్యా, ఫెస్టివల్ ఇంట్లో ఉండే వాళ్ళకి, నాలాంటి హాస్టల్కి ఏంటి పని చెప్పు? చిల్లుగా రొబక్ చెప్పు. ఫెస్టివల్ ఇంట్లో ఉండే వాళ్ళకి, నాకేం ఫెస్టివల్? పొద్దున్నే లేసాను 12కి, చిల్లు కూర్చున్నా, అలాగే పడుకున్నా. టెంపుల్ కూడా వెళ్ళలేదు ఇవాళ ఏమి. Gorijada bhai, welcome to the stream. Although today it was a festival, I did not even go to a temple. Today, same old shit. DSA. ఇవాళ ఏమేం ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి? Today we'll be solving diameter of the binary tree and maximum path sum. Tulsiram, hi. Today we'll be solving these two questions. Lohit, hi, welcome to the stream. Diameter of the binary solving and maximum path sum. How is everyone festival, by the way? 6. Fine. We'll be solving these two questions today, I guess. ఒక్క నిమిషం. ఈ లైటింగ్ సరిపోద్దా? Shall I keep this level lighting? It's getting more and more. Bro, give some advice for GSoC. Even I am not that much experienced when it comes to like open source contributions. So that's why I may not be able to give any sort of good advices for you. Bro, do you focusing on building projects or are you already builded? I builded some projects, not major projects, but kind of a smaller ones. Like I'm having one major project, by the way, and I'll be focusing on projects as well. Currently, I'm like participating completely in hackathons and everything. So most of my projects would be covered when I'm like going for hackathons. So I'll be using the same problem statements which are given by hackathons because those problem statements are going to be the most efficient ones, right? And I'll be developing a good solution for them. And if out of nowhere, if I need a good problem statement, then I will be selecting problem statements from what do you say? Smart India Hackathon, because those are the real life problems, right? Currently, the problems which are undergoing. So I'll be using those problem statements to like get good projects, to make good projects. Have I just started Java? Can I watch your DSC videos right now or not? Arjun, no. Like my flow is way more ahead. So you may not be able to cope up with what I'm saying, but like you can watch or you can like solve with me, but you may not be able to cope up all the things which I'm saying right now. So it's okay. You can just close my stream. No issues with that. We can go and start solving the problems from the base. But if you're watching out of nowhere from my stream, like if you're completely beginner, then you may not be able to understand what I'm saying. Madhugopal, if you're currently in second year, develop good sort of, like if you're in web development, develop good web development projects like e-commerce, those sort of things. It will really help you a lot. So, and if anybody's new to this stream, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. Sumantha, welcome to the stream. So, shall we move to the problems? Bro, do you learn based on patterns? Yes, Pran, I exactly learn mostly on patterns only. I just ignore the number of problems which I'm solving. As long as my pattern finding is good, I'll be just solving it. For internship, Sohit, I think for internship, like if you want to get yourself interned in a MNC, then you do need DSA. But for the online assessments purpose, but if you're like if you want to get yourself into a good startup, I think you may not need DSA that much. Or if you want an internship in a startup, you must be good in skills, like the technical skill which you need, the role based skill, to be honest. Best resources for projects, there are no proper resources for projects, to be honest. You can just if you're good in web development, you will be solving in web development. Like there is not any good resources for projects. If you want ideas for projects, you can just surf the problem statements which are given by the like recent hackathons like Smart India Hackathon. Very good problem statements are available this time. Currently we have month stack going in our college for us and we have to solve the real life problem and the deadline for problem statement is tomorrow. Oh, if it is tomorrow, then just like refer ChatGPT and just get the work done, because you're not having time right now. That's why I just said like use ChatGPT and try to solve a smaller problem. You're good. Bro, how to find mid-level companies in Hyderabad? Pranay, you can just simply go to the LinkedIn. Na? LinkedIn, you can just keep the filtered location as Hyderabad and you can just keep surfing. Make a video on SIH for beginners, please. Sure, Arjun. Like I'll be making something. But it's always said that you must be always listening to that guy who have achieved something. I did not achieve anything. So, like it would not be considering, I would not be considering myself that much good to give suggestions for SIH. Are you open to software system roles or do you want to stay in web dev? I'm open to any sort of roles. Like I would prefer not web development, because web development is kind of an easy thing I prefer. Like I believe where AI can write all the code like lovable or bold. Yes, so it is true. But whereas when it comes to bug solving and understanding what you have done, you do need to know the web development part, right? It's kind of like it became kind of a mandatory thing for a CSC student. Ropak maximum it's going to be in English only. అక్కడక్కడ తెలుగులో కూడా మాట్లాడతలే. I am currently good in front end, whereas when it comes to React and when it comes to back end, I'm good with Django and Flask. And I'm good with RAG and LLM models and chatbot making. That's the skill which I want, right? In my current internship, those are the only skills which we wanted. Like we are having the work which is available only on those skills, so I'm good in them. Yeah. How important is motion design in web development? Motion design means good animations and everything, right? If I'm wrong, please correct me. If you want to switch from a complete service based to product based, then you must be very good in DSA. You just have to deep dive very much. Like you must be good in those things what you call as graphs, okay, DP and everything. No, no, Sumant. If your college is, like teaching you C programming, learn C programming. No issues. Exactly, Rupak. According to curriculum. Yeah, I did got it. So let's move to the problems then. Shall we? Today we'll be solving the Teja. Teja absent. I'm currently a third year student. Do you think balancing web development and DSA would be better or focus on any one? Arjun, I would prefer you should be balancing both web development as well as the DSA because both are like two eyes and the DSA is the right eye. Great, if you're interested in system software roles, I'll let you know in LinkedIn. Be good with operating system CN and CPP. I work in Infineon, by the way, as SG2. Crazy sai, bro. Sure, I'll be learning the core concepts as well, like operating system CN and CPP. CPP and C++, right? Karthik Dore Seva. Right. Hello, bro. No plans, Prism. Currently, I woke up around at afternoon 12. I slept last night at 2:30 or 3, I guess. I was just scrolling because there's no other work left for me. I was just kind of chilling myself. So, ఎందుకు మారింది Radhakrishna bro, actually most of the guys who are watching my stream yesterday, yesterday or day before yesterday, I kept a poll that in which language shall I continue, whether in English or Telugu, and majority, like 72% was have went to English, so that's why. పర్లేదు అక్కడ నేను తెలుగులో కూడా మాట్లాడతలే. Hostel student is like enjoy life or investing SIP. I invest in SIP long term, not mostly. I do, like take some of the money for my enjoyment as well because I earned it, right? That's why. Karthik, Karthik, door sira. Right. Uh, how did you got GFG shirt? Like there was a competition held in our college, and I stood in second position, so they gave me the gold. Monopettopol, exactly. APS Andhra Pradesh. So let's move to the problem solving then. Okay. The question we will be solving is diameter of the binary tree. Right. Okay. And I am visible properly, right? Okay. Silesh suggested your channel. You are decent with coding, not sure about your core concept. Yes, I'm not sure that much good with the core concepts. I'm good with C++, but not good with OS and Rust. I need to learn it, actually. Okay. Diameter of the binary tree. Problem number 543. I'll be just pinning this particular problem in the chat. Just give me some time. Currently I'm completely focused on DSA, learning different sort of technologies. Even my internship is completely involved in, what you say, completely web development plus AI. So I'm not even having a proper time to learn something newer. That's why I'm unable to learn the core concepts. I've started OS, but time was not at all supporting. And even the hackathon stuff is also getting on my head. All my shoulders are completely heavyweight. Bro, chasing design project GitHub lo kani. No Prism. Actually, I have not uploaded it yet. I did some smaller projects when it comes to Django and Flask. But whereas when it comes to major project, I have contributed some of the part for the internship purpose. Like I cannot share all the internship tasks which I have done on public base. So I have not done anything. All the best, Sumant. Yes, so you can apply. No issues. So let's just move to the problem and try to solve this. Where the problem diameter of the binary tree. Given the root of the binary tree, return the length of the diameter of the tree. Okay. The diameter of the binary tree is the length of the longest path between any two nodes in the tree. Okay. This path may or may not pass through the root. The length of the path between two nodes is represented by the number of edges between them. Okay, now I am confused. Thank you so much for subscribing. Sure, Sai bro, thank you so much for joining. Given the root of a binary tree, return the length of the diameter of the tree. That's fine. The diameter of the binary tree is the length of the diameter of the binary tree. Okay, the diameter of the binary tree is the length of the longest path between any two nodes in a tree. Okay, if I'm taking 4 and 3, the longest path was 1 and 2, I guess. The length of the path between two nodes is represented by the number of edges between them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Output was 3. 3 is the length of the path 4, 2, 1, and 3. Okay. Or 5, 2, 1, and 3. Uh-huh. Okay. If return the length of the diameter of the tree, the diameter of the bonnet is the length of the longest part between any two nodes in the tree. So I kind of need to, I do need two nodes. Those two nodes are going to be the longest, like the ending most elements, and I kind of need to form. I do need to get the distance, right? The diameter of the binary tree is the length of the longest path between any two nodes in the tree. This path may or may not pass through the root. Okay. May or may not pass through the root. Okay, that's fine. Length of the path between two nodes is represented by the number of edges between them. I just need to return the length. Okay. So I'm currently at 1, 2, 3, and 5. 3 is the length. Okay. Why? Because if I started at 4 or 5, 1, 2, and 3. So the maximum, I need to return the maximum. Okay. Like diameter refers to the maximum directly. So I need to return the maximum. The number of rows in the tree is going to be 1 to 10 power 4. Node value is going to be, yeah. So the node values can also be negatives. Crazy. Acceptance rate is around 65%. I guess we can solve this. Let's move to the iPad screen then. Okay. Is the screen visible properly? Yes, it is visible. Okay. And also, guys, a new video is going to be released tomorrow. Okay. The video is completely related to what sort of sheets should be solved by the student. Like if you're currently in third year, you cannot, or if you're currently, like 3 months ahead of placements, you cannot solve A to Z sheet, right? So depending upon the time which you're having till placements, I have curated a small video. Like you can see all the sheets which are available and which type of and what type of sheet would be better for you if you're starting your DSA journey. I've shared all those insights in that particular video. It will be released tomorrow, I guess. I forgot to clear all this previous problem stuff. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. Okay, let's move to the problem then. We need to find the diameter of the binary tree. That's what we have to solve. And also, by the way, I'm again, saying this. If I'm, solving a problem, I may not be able to read the chat very much. Okay. I'll be ignoring the chat. It's not like I completely ignore the chat, but the chat section when I'm solving a problem will be closed. I'll just close it because I don't want to get myself distracted to the chat again and again. Once if we have solved the problem completely, then I'll be able to answer all your queries and everything. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so sorry, this 5 goes over here. Done and done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I have to return is, I have to return the diameter of the binary tree. Okay. Then, like the distance between this particular node and this particular node is going to be 1, 2, and 3. And it is not always guaranteed that this particular like traversal is going to involve the root. It's not always guaranteed. So I'll be returning 3 for this particular question. I do need some more test cases for this problem. I'll just hold on. I'll just try to generate some test cases. And if anybody's new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. Just let me generate some test cases for the problem, because in the LeetCode they have given only 2, I guess, which are not going to be that much sufficient for me to build a solution or even to build a basic intuition. Okay. Okay, we are given with the test case. I'll just paste it in the LeetCode, so I'll be getting to know how its tree representation is going to be, right? Let's take this 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, got it. So if I'm having a tree which is like 1, 2, 3, and 4, then what is going to be the diameter of this particular tree? Like it's going to be, if you're starting from 4 to 1, the number of traversals which it needs is 1, 2, and 3. So I guess the answer should be, for this particular test case, is going to be 3 exactly. And let me see another test case. Surya, hi, welcome to the stream. You can just learn the technology by like buying any sort of course. I would prefer Udemy courses are more than enough. And like, don't learn from the tutorials. Learn from making projects. Whatever even it can be a smallest project, but try to do it on your own, because when you're making project, you will be learning a lot as compared to that of watching endless tutorials. So this is another test case, 4 and 5. Okay, if I'm currently over here, what I need to find exactly? Hold on. I need to find the diameter of the binary tree, that is for sure. And it's not always given that the length of the paths between two nodes. Sorry. This path may or may not pass through the root. Guys, can you give me some test cases for this particular problem? I want that test case in which we'll be getting an output without passing the root. Setup tour, when actually today I'm having a little bit of messy setup. I'll just show you. As you can see, this is my desk currently, completely filled with all the wires and stuff, because I was making a project today for hackathon purpose. That's like from morning onwards I just sat in the chair and I was just making the project. When it comes to setup tour, it's going to be completely messy, a lot messy. So I need another test case. Guys, if anybody can help me out with the test cases, it is going to help me a lot. How can we send the test cases? Just give me the root value, like the test case. I have a test case actually. Okay, Rachit, you can share it in my Discord server. It is getting spammed in the chat. You can join my Discord server and you can share your test case over there. Or else I'll try to see another test case, to be honest. Not through root. Okay, I did got a test case. Let me just like see the diagrammatic representation of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I did got a test case. Hold on, I'll just show it to you. I was going to show 2 and 3, and it's going to be 4 and 5. Fine. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What could be the output for this particular thing? The output was, it is said that the output is going to be 4 for this particular thing. How can it be 4 here? If I'm currently at 5, 1, 2, 3, how it is going to be 4? Longest path is, okay, there is another number. Hold on, I think I might have missed that. No, I think so, I did not miss it. Okay, 5, 6, and 7. The project Surya, it's completely related to digital scarecrow, agricultural based project. I don't know why, but agriculture projects, like kind of motivates me to do more and more and more. Don't mind the numbers. Okay, okay. Yeah. Rachit, did you send the test case? I have sent the test case. Okay. It's in Discord, right? I'll just. Oh, okay, okay. You've done it like this. Crazy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. Sorry, 6, 8, and this is going to be 9, and this is going to be 10. Yes. Okay. Fine. This is the test case which is given by one of our fellow mate. So what's going to be the output for this, Rachit? What was the output for this particular problem? Like the answer for this. The diameter of the binary tree is the length of the longest path between any two nodes in the tree. Okay. Longest path. And what would that be? If I am at 8 and if I am at 10, this is going to be the longest path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Isn't the answer 6? I think so, it is 6. 6 according to the question, exactly. I did got it. If I'm at this particular node and if I'm at this particular node, like if I'm taking these two nodes, like I'll be starting from here and I'll be ending till here. Then the number of traversals which I need to reach here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 is going to be the answer. Okay. Okay. It can also be from the same branch as well, I guess. Then how can I solve this actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So, what I'll do is, if I'm at a particular node, I will calculate the height of its left and I will calculate the height of its right. Okay. And I'll just add both. I'll be getting an answer and I will store it. At the end, if I get a maximum answer, I'll just return it. See, the height which, if I'm particularly at this particular one node, and if I'm searching for the left height, like this particular branch's height, maximum height, what I would be getting? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I'll be getting 4 over here. And if I'm, like if I try to find the height of the right side of this particular one node, what I'm going to get? I'm going to get, like 1. So 4 and 1 is going to be 5. Right. So at this particular node, I got a value of 5. That's good. That's fine. If I got a value of 5, it's okay. Then if I'm at 2, I would do the same for the 2 as well. Okay. Okay. If I'm at 2 currently, my left height of the tree, left height of the tree is going to be 3. And the right is also going to be 3. Maximum height. 3 plus 3 was 6. Done. If I am at here, I'll be getting 2 plus 0 because the right part is not available. If I'm at here, I'll be getting 1 and 0. If I'm at here, I'll be getting 0 and 0 because no left and right are available. Right. Then I'll be getting the required answer. That was fine. But instead of finding the answer from top to bottom, I want to traverse it from bottom to top. like we have done in the previous or day before yesterday's problem. Okay, we can solve it like that. I am assuming that this is a way of how we can solve this question. 6 according to this one, 10 to 8. Yeah, exactly. I did got it, Rachit. And thank you so much for sharing the test case. Okay. If I'm at 10 and 8, that's fine. 9, 4, 2 and 1 and 3. That's fine. So, from here, I would be returning. I need to return the maximum, right? You know, like how it is working. The logic which I said now currently. If I'm at here, I need to traverse every node on the left and calculate the maximum, and every node on the right to calculate the maximum. A traversal is being happening, right? And again, if I'm at 2, I need to traverse through everything and find the like height. And if I'm at right, I again have to find the traverse through every element to find the right height. The same is happening every time. So if there are n elements, I need to make, like I need to traverse n times, n cross n. Like I'm just assuming like how it's going to happen. So which is going to be higher time complexity. What I want to do is I would like to reduce the time complexity a bit by kind of calculating from the bottom to top. Okay, I'll just remove these by the way. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. And I'll go to the deepest node. Okay, if I'm currently at 10, the left part is not available and right part is also not available. So it's going to return 0. So here we are going to get 0. Here we'll be having 0. Okay. So it returns back 1. It returns back a 2. It returns back a 3. Okay. So this particular node is currently having a 3 on its left part. And whereas when it comes to the right part, it will be having kind of a same thing, I guess. I'd be traveling to the lower and lower. In this current lower, I got a 0 because there are no other, because its particular height on the right side or the left side is 0 and 0. So it is 0 because there are no other nodes left so that we can able to calculate the maximum. Once that is done, here also I'd be getting the same thing, 0, 1. So it was 0 and 1, which was the maximum. 1 is the maximum. Add +1 to it and store it over here. This became 2. That's fine. 2 and 2. What was the maximum? 2 is the maximum, right? So I'll just take the 2 plus 1, which was 3. 3 is taken over here. I did got the final answer. What I'll be storing is in the end, I just need to return this particular answer. This same thing I will be doing for the right side as well. This is going to return me 0. Wait, hold on. What should be the answer which I should get? Wait. Okay, I did got it. For every step, we'll be calculating the maximum, for each and every step, once we have calculated the left tree and right tree, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to calculate the left plus right, and I'm going to store if it is maximum. If it is maximum, I'll be storing it in the required answer. Answer equal to max of answer, comma, this stuff, right? And it is going to do the traversals as usual. I'm going to take answer as the global variable. Then I would be getting the maximum value in the end. Once I'm kindly, kind of done with the traversals and backtracking, then I will be having the answer in my particular thing. Then I'm good to go, I guess. This is how we can solve this problem. We do need to calculate the left tree and the right tree. With the left tree and right tree, we have to do this particular computation to get the maximum between the two nodes. And I guess we are done over here. I guess this is how we can solve this problem. Okay. So shall we move to the problem solving? Bro, I can understand the concept, bro, but not able to solve. What can I do? UK edits, you need to do more and more dry runs. Like take a pen paper and solve as much questions as you can and in much ways as you can. That would be really helping you to solve more and more DSA questions. Okay. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. So shall we move to the problem solving then? Shall we move to the compiler and start the code? We have done this particular height code from the last 2 days, I guess. Yesterday also, I think so we have done it, and day before yesterday also, I think so we have done it on the heights, right? I guess it's going to be a simple thing I'm assuming it's going to be a simple thing, by the way. I'm just going to take answer as the global variable for each and every node. I'm going to calculate the left and right, which is going to get returned back and back and back. That's fine. Okay. And I'm going to return the maximum again. I guess we're good. I guess this is how we can solve this problem. I don't need to take a look at the edge cases as well, and also whatever like here we are not at all taking considering of the values inside the nodes, right? We're just like finding the heights and everything. So no amount of values are going to get involved in this problem. I think so, and they're also not going to affect the solution, I guess. What would you all say about that? And shall we move to the problem then? I guess we'll just move to the problem. Okay. Yeah. Or wait, let me just like do some kind of a pseudocode thing, because most of the guys who are watching this stream may not be from C++ background. They might be from Java and Python. Okay. I'm going to recursively calculate the height of the tree. How can we do that? Okay. 1 second. My iPad screen is going to get cut a bit. This is not showing. This is showing. Okay, this is my boundary for the iPad screen. Fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a function which is going to take node. That's fine. The function is going to be integral function, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to take a variable. Like I'll just kind of take this and store it in the bottom. Okay, I'm going to take a node value, and I'm going to take a. I guess I don't need to take anything because I'm going to take the answer as the global variable. So this is going to be global answer variable, and in each and every node I need to calculate some of the things which are going to be. Okay, if I reach the end of the node, if my node is double equals to null pointer, I mean there in that particular node which I've got, there's nothing available in it, it's just null, I'll just return 0. Okay, the reason why we are writing this particular edge case, this edge case says that if we are like crossing the leaf value and we are entering into a nulls, right? Here there is nothing. For the 10 node, there is no left or right. It's just null and null, right? So if I am doing a traversal, if my function is called for a null node, what I want to do, I just want to return 0. That is it. Because if I am at null, there is no again height or like left height or right height. There is no height for me. It's just null. It's just 0. So I'll return 0. Else what I'll be doing? Else I'll be calculating the left, like height of the left part first. Else, okay. Fun of wait. I think so. Okay. I'll be taking the height of the left part into a variable named int left is going to be equal to function of node of, node of left, I guess. I'm just making another call within the same function to find, like if I'm here, if I'm currently at this particular position, I need to find the left height and right height. Okay, I just made a traversal, like recursive call. If I'm at 2, find me the left height and right height. If I'm at 4, find me the left and right. If I'm at 9, I want you to find me the left height and right height. If I'm at 10, I want you to find the left height and right height. Okay, there is nothing available over here. So what this particular thing is going to return? It's going to return a 0. 0 to this particular 10. Okay, 10 is going to return the maximum of left and right. Maximum of left and right was 0. 0 and 0. Maximum of 0, 0 is going to be 0. It's going to add 1 and return to this. So this is going to be 1. 1 came for the 9th node. For the 9th node, 1 value came from the 10th. It was written from the 10th node. Okay, 10 valued node. So if I am currently having 1 and there is no right node available, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add +1 to this and return it again. It's going to be 2. There is no right node available, right? +1 and return, +1 and return. So every time if I made a left call, what I'm getting returned with? I'm getting returned with the height of the left part. So that's what I'll be doing. I have taken an int variable left, in which in this particular left, this particular function is going to return me the height of the left sub branch of the tree of this particular node. That's it. I'm going to do the same for the right as well. int right is going to be function of node of right. Just I made two recursive calls. That is it, nothing more or nothing less. Right. Once you have made the left and as well as the right calls, we did got the, if I'm at this particular node, let's say I assume I'm at 5 currently. If I'm at 5, into the left, I have told this particular function to calculate me the height of its left node. Okay, I'm at 5, and from this particular line, what I said is I want you to find, my current node is 5. What I said is I want you to calculate me the left sub branch of height. Okay, it's going to give me 2. So 2 is going to be stored in the left, and whereas when it comes to the int right, like a function of node of right, what I said is I want you to calculate the right branch height from this particular node. It is going to give me 1. Right. I did got, and this one is going to be stored in the right variable. Int right. Done. Once if I got the left and right, according to the problem which they have given, we need to find the maximum, maximum distance between the leaf nodes. I guess leaf nodes are the only thing which are going to give me, kind of the larger answer, right? Exactly. Irrespective of the values, just ignore the amount of values which are available for each node, and I'm going to calculate the answer is going to be equals to maximum of left plus right. Done. Once we have got the maximum of the left plus right, if I'm at this particular node, I just got the distance or the diameter of the left part and right part. Okay. Once this is done, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to return the usual thing. Return. I'm just going to return the maximum height of this particular node to the next one. Sorry, to the previous one, because we are backtracking. Return of max of left comma right plus 1. That's it. I guess this is how we can solve this problem. By once this particular recursive function is completely done, I am going to have my required answer in the answer variable. I guess we are done and good over here. What do you all say about this? Virat, I am currently following Striver's A to Z DSA sheet. Right. Answer is equal to max of answer comma left plus right plus 1, left comma right plus 1. Why would I do plus 1? Do I have to make a plus 1? Hold on. If I'm at here, I did got from the left I got a 3, and from the right I got a 0, 1 and 2. Sorry, I'll be getting 3 as well on the right. I'll just add them because I'm having 3 and 3. Okay, plus 1. Yeah, right. It's right completely. I also need to make a, sorry, 1 second, I just wrote wrong here. Max of answer is going to be, because what I have did is, if I am at 2 and considering this particular node and this particular node as are going to be my maximum leaves, and in order to go from here to here, I'm just assuming that I'll be getting the maximum diameter. Then what I'll be doing? I'll be involving this 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. The previous code I have calculated till here, but this particular self node is also coming into the play. That is why I need to do a plus 1 as well. So answer is going to be max of answer comma left plus right plus 1. The reason why I have added a plus 1, whenever you're solving a DSA problem, what is the major thing which I have told you all to do? Whatever the step you are making, just try to understand, just question yourself why I have written a maximum, because I want the maximums on the left and right. Why I have written the maximum of left comma right plus 1, because if I am at a node, I irrespective of whatever the amount of variables, I don't need the number of elements. I just want the maximum length, maximum height. That's why I have written the maximum height. I'm just updating the maximum answer because the diameter is always going to be the maximum one. That's why I've taken a maximum of here. Whenever you're solving a question, at most and at maximum, always try to question yourself why. I have made the left and right. Why did I take in a left and right variables? Because I'll be getting the height of the left. If I'm at a particular node, I'll be getting the height of the left side and the height of the right side as well. I need to store them in a particular place so that I can do the computation quite easily. Alright, that's why I have taken the int left and right. That's it. And why did I take the base case? Because if when we are doing the recursive traverses, we may reach a null node. That null node should not be returning any sort of variable. It just have to return 0 because there is no height. SHV, hi, welcome to the stream. Unknown, hi, welcome to the stream. So I guess we are done over here. So this is how we can solve this problem. So let us move to the compiler and try to solve this. Diameter of the binary tree, right? So I'm going to take an helper function int answer. Wait, let me just take the int answer as the global variable. Int answer is going to be int. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm going to take int helper function. Sorry, int height function. Yeah, int height function. I'm going to take an int height function, which is going to take the parameter tree node asterisk, like kind of a root, because for every subproblem it's going to there is going to be root. It itself is the root, right? So if my root, if it is double equals to null ptr, if it is double equals to null pointer, what I want you to do, I want you to return me 0 because there is no height left. Else what I want you to do is I'm going to take int left, which is going to store the height of the left branch of the tree from the current node. Fun of root over left, done. And I'm going to take the right as well. I just want their heights. That's it. Fun of root of right. Once I got the left and right heights, I'll be updating the maximum as well. Answer is going to be max of answer comma left plus right plus 1. Done. And in the end, I'm going to return what I'm going to return. I'm just going to return the max of, left comma right, I guess, left comma right plus 1. And by the end of this particular height function is going to give me the required answer. I'll just call the height of root and I'm going to return the answer. I'm done. Or am I missing something? Have I missed any sort of edge cases? I have taken a fun. Sorry, it's not a fun actually. It's going to be height, right? I just return the function name. It is going to be height. Done. Yeah, is it written wrong? Is it written 3? It's going to be 2, and it is at the end. It is returning me 6. Every time it's returning me. Where am I screwing this up exactly? It's returning me an extra integral form. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So this is the test case which I have got. In this particular test case answer has to be 3, right? So let me just do the dry run for the test case which I'm getting wrong. I might have just added an extra +1, and I might have hit an edge case. Let me just, where is my pen? Okay. Let me just see where I have screwed this up a bit. Like we did got the most of the solution, but I have just made an extra addition. I don't know where. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Okay. This, and this. Okay. I have currently started at this node. I have gone to the left to calculate the left. I have gone to the left to calculate the left, and I have gone to the left, which gave me here a 0. It has written me 0. Okay. If I got a 0 over here, what it is going to return me back? Okay, my current int minimum. So answer. Let us take answer variable as well. Answer is going to be int minimum. So there is no left or right. So answer is going to be 0 by default. Okay. What it is going to return to the next step. Max of 0, 0 plus 1 is going to be 0. It's going to be 1. Thank you so much for subscribing. It have returned 1 for the left part. That's fine. And this particular 5, what this 5 is going to return? Yeah, it's going to have 0. That is fine. Hold on. No need to +1. Answer equal to max of left comma right +1. That's what I did, right? Answer equals to Left plus right plus 1. That's what even I did. Where did I added extra plus 1? I did not add it nowhere, I guess. Okay, here okay, let me just. No, I think I do have to add a plus 1. Why should I not be adding the plus 1 over here? Why I should not be adding that? Because I do need to add that. Then only I'll be getting the proper, what do you say? Height of the tree, right? If I'm at 0, if this is 0, this is returning 0, and now I'm currently at 0. Okay. If I'm currently at 0, it needs to return back a 1 because its right height is 1. I guess that's how we want, that's the only way how we can do this. Now I'm current at 1 and 1. Okay, in order to reach, okay, this is going to be 1, this is going to be 1. Well, left plus right. Exactly. Okay, why did I add a plus 1 over here? I think that screwed up this. The length of the between two nodes is represented by the number of edges between them. Okay, let me just try to solve it like this. Left plus right. And I guess we got the solution. Exactly. So what it is going to do is it's going to return 1 plus 1 and I'll be getting over here. Here I would be getting 1 plus 1 here 2. Because in order to reach from this particular node to this particular node, I am like kind of encountering 2 paths or what? Exactly, I'm done. I guess I'm done over here. Left plus right, that's it. Yes, the problem is done. And yeah, this particular problem is done, I guess. We'll look after into the next problem as well. Just I'm going to take a quick break, small break, and if you guys are having any sort of queries, you can ask me. And is the cam stuck by any chance? No, right. Oh, okay. Hello, F5, welcome to the stream, here. Can you give me a roadmap for C programming language? SSH Gaming YT, for the C programming, you can just watch Nisa Academy YouTube playlist, it's more than enough. And it's one of the goated course, by the way. And any more queries, guys? ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా? And can we hit 6.45k? Okay, we have already hit it. Thank you so much for subscribing, everyone. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. And you guys can also join the Discord server as well. No Telugu, only English. అప్పుడప్పుడు మాట్లాడతాను తెలుగులో కూడా, బట్ ఏంటంటే మెజారిటీ టైం ఐ వుడ్ బి స్పీకింగ్ మచ్ మోర్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్. ఓకే bro, I am diploma in EC background. I take in BTech I take CSS cybersecurity course. I don't know problems and ads. How to start learning programs and ADS? I didn't get it. What do you mean by ADS? Advanced data structures, huh? Kalyan, you can just start from C, C++, and then slowly you can start the DSA. Don't dive directly into the DSA. Like solve some basic problems from HackerRank and CodeChef in beginning. Like don't directly jump into the DSA. Like you're not going to get that much of a grip in your initial phase, and you're going to struggle if you have not habituated yourself for the problem solving before entering into DSA. How to start DSA? You can just solve any sort of sheet, and depending upon the time you're having, you can just do the sheet. Which channel is best for Python? I don't know about YouTube channel, but I do recommend a course of Python 100 days challenge in Udemy. That's one of the best one. I have done it, and there are like around 35 to 40 mini projects, and those projects helped me a lot. Still no job, bro. Jagdish, 2023 passed out, still no job. Okay. Focus more on DSA and whatever the opening if you're getting, don't be like technology specific. I want to enter only in web dev, or I want to enter in only data science. Don't be like that. Whatever the scope or whatever the entry you're getting, just apply for it and increase the chances of you getting entered into the IT hub. 1 second. How to use a driver? Why 2 max? Where did I took a 2 max exactly? Where did I took 2 max? I didn't get it. Uh, do you mean by why did I apply the max function twice in a particular iteration? That's what do you mean? Neat code or striver sheet? Striver sheet. I would personally prefer striver sheet. Striver sheet efficiently అంటే కౌశిక్ మనం ప్రతి ఒక్క ప్రాబ్లం కూడా స్లోగా సాల్వ్ చేయాలి. You don't need to rush up the problems in the striver sheet. You can just solve them slowly. Try to get the solutions behind each and every problem and you're good with it. Even I am BTech first year student and my course is AML. Oh, crazy SSH. Channel growing super fast. Crazy as well. Thank you so much, Akshit. And guys, if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. Bro, do you know web development? Yeah, I do know web development. It's not like I do know every corner of the web development, but I can manage it. It's not like I do vibe coding, by the way. I do know the fundamentals and core concepts of the web development, but I'm not that much familiar with each and every concept. Can like when it comes to web development, I will be learning only those sort of things which would help me in my particular project building. That's it. Can you name the Udemy Python course precisely or by which creator? Rahul Verma, the course which I have done is Python 100-day course by Angelina Yu from Udemy. You will be getting it for $499 or $500, I guess. In the weekends, the prices of the Udemy courses are going to be reduced a lot. At that time, you can just simply buy them. Web development roadmap. Keto, you can just join the Discord server. I have made some, like specialized roadmaps for each and every technology in my Discord server. You can just check them out. How did you learn the topics? You watch the lectures or just read the theory and started solving problems? I just watched the lectures of the basic videos, like how this data structures or how this pattern is going to be. That's it. I do the problems. Recently, IIT members came to our college and said more about minor degrees. Is that available? No, I don't think so. Majors and minors, those things, right? Honors and minors. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in our college also there is a scheme for honors and minors, but I did not got myself enrolled in them because currently my time schedule is very tight and I don't want to, get myself more deeper into the well. So that's why I just gave me some space by not selecting the honors and minors. And I don't think it's not going to make that much of a difference with your minor degree or anything. Whatever the degree it is, if you're having a skill, you are going to get selected. That's it, quite simple. Purna, you can just check out the NISA Academy C programming playlist in YouTube. It's more than sufficient. Backend, bro. Yes, I do know backend. I do backend with Django and Flask. Yep. Why did you implement 2 max in one? One for answer and then in written. Yeah, I'll be telling you why. I'll just tell it. Where is my pen? So you can just check out this problem exactly. Why did I implement it? This particular maximum is going to give me the maximum diameter. I'll be writing it simple. This is going to give me the maximum diameter for each and every node. Okay. Whereas this particular maximum is going to give me the maximum of the left branch or on the right branch. See, I'm going to tell you. I'll just take an example. If I'm having a 2, 3, 4, 5, and if I'm having 6. Okay. If I'm having a, like a tree like this, and the top element is just 1. Okay. Now, I need the height of the left subtree. How will I be able to get it? Okay. I'll be just traverse down. I'll be at 2. And I will be calculating the leftmost height. And I'm going to calculate the rightmost height. Okay. So, before going to that, let us assume visually what could be my height of the left sub branch if I'm at 1. Okay, it's going to be 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, it's going to be 4. That's the maximum height on the left with through, like 1, 2, 3 and 4. What's the height? The height was just 4. Okay, did got an idea? So, when we are returning, what I am returning is, I am just returning the maximum of the left or the right subtree, whatever it is. So, if I am at 2, I need to get the maximum of the left, which was 3, and I also need to get, sorry, blue, I think blue pen would not look that good. Okay, what I am doing is, if I'm at 2, I will be calculating the left tree maximum height. It's going to be 3, right? 1, 2 and 3. And I'm also going to calculate the right tree height, which is going to be 1. And when it comes to the, like if I'm traversing back, which height do I have to return? Do I have to return the left height or do I have to return the right height? I have to return that particular height, which is going to be the maximum, right? So here the 3 is the maximum height. So in order to return back, in order to give back the value in the backtracking, I'm using this particular return. And this particular max, what this is going to do is, this is going to return me the maximum of the left height or on the right height. Because at the end of the day, we just need to take the maximum level of traversals through which we can go down. So that is why I have done this particular max. And for the top max, I just did it for the diameter purpose. Diameter is nothing going to be the height of the left plus height of the right plus 1. That not plus 1. I think we do not need to make a plus 1. Simple. So nothing, this max is going to calculate within the maximum diameter, and this particular max is going to return me the maximum height of the left or right. That's simple. That's why we have used 2 maximums. Okay. Is that then okay? How do you even talk English fluently? Even I don't even I do, but not at your level. I am completely stammering a lot, and you're just asking me how do I speak English that much fluently. How are you managing internship studies and this GSoC? How many hours are you sleeping? The most typical question in my life. I currently sleep 6 hours a day. That's it. Like I used to watch, if I'm lacking motivation or lacking discipline or anything, I just watch easy snippets videos and they motivate me a lot. That's it. Simple. Okay. So shall we move to the next problem then? We'll start the next problem at 10:40. Okay. But how do you bring the optimal solution by knowing the basics of the concepts? Anand, by knowing the basics of basic concepts only, we cannot just directly bring the optimal solution. It do take some time and practice, to be honest. And when you are at the beginning level only, do not expect yourself to build the optimals directly. Okay. It do take some time. Got it cleared, well explained. Thank you, Gagan. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. And can we hit 6.5k in this stream? Can we? We just need 50 more subscribers. By the end of the stream, can we hit extra 50 more subscribers, guys? Also, tomorrow I am going to release a new video. The video's title is which sheet should be solved depending upon the time pace which you're available with for your placements. Okay. If you are left with 1 year or 2 years or 3 years of time for placements, then what type of sheet should you be solving for DSA? And like if you are just 1 month ahead of DSA, like if you're 1 month, if you're having only 1 month for your placements, what type of sheet should be solved by you at that particular time? And if you're having 6 months of time for your placements, what sheet should be solved by you? Like I have divided some sheets regarding to the time pace, according to the time pace, and I have made an offline video. It is getting edited. Once it is completely done, I will be uploading it maximum by tomorrow, I guess. This particular video actually had to be uploaded last week Sunday, but I was unable to do it. Neeraj Wala, exactly. I just joined CSC in SNIS. Will you please guide me to be best in first year? Sure, Manoj, I can guide you. You can just join the Discord server. Once this particular live is done, you can just text me in the Discord, or you can also join the like VC voice chat. I will come to the voice chat once this particular stream is all done, and then I'll be able to guide you one-on-one and in Telugu or whatever the language which you're comfortable in. Okay. Member of coding community, exactly. Rupak, you can learn the machine learning from courses like PW skills. I personally choose PW skills course AIML because that particular course is well curated for the working professionals. So if it is designed for the working professionals, they will be teaching you only those sort of things which are required in the industry. So that is the reason why I have took that course. Bro, best course in Telugu. DSA concept explanation Java. Engineering Anumutyam. Like he made some of the videos and those are very good. You can just watch. Is tech easy or hard? What's your opinion? It is easy. Like the more the time you spend on it, the more the easier it's going to become. Quite simple. Sherry, if you want a good internship, the first thing is you must be, like in resume, they are not going to see the number of DSA problems which you have done, right? The only thing which is going to filter you from other candidates is definitely your projects, right? So try to build as many good projects as you can. Whereas when it comes to minor projects, see, I'll be giving you a small tip, or you can say it also like a trick or something. When you are learning, try to develop as many minor projects as you can. Okay, just give me a second. Right. ఏం చెప్తున్నా ఇందాక వాట్ ఐ వాస్ సేయింగ్ completely forgot. If you are in the learning process of any particular course, try to develop as many minor projects as you can. When I was learning Python, I developed around 35 to 40 minor projects. Okay, all those projects were good ones only. Just I have developed it in a smaller pace. Okay, if I would have developed those projects on the larger place, they would have become a final year project, to be honest. So I have developed 40 plus minor projects when I was learning the course Python. So when you are in the learning phase, try to develop as many minor projects as you can. Once you are done with the course, or once you have like surpassed 75% of the course completion, then what you have to do is search for the good problem statements. What is the tip which I have given for you to search the better problem statements is, like try to go to Unstop and find hackathons which are released by the tier 1 colleges. Like it could be WIT or it could be IITs, IIMs, whatever. Okay, try to find their hackathons and check out the problem statements which they are releasing and try to see if you can solve those problem statements which with the available level of knowledge which you are having. That's it. You have made a minor project. I mean, you have made a major project. Okay. Once you are done with the major project, what you want to do is you must be contacting with any one of your faculty member who is very good in technology. You should not be contacting with those type of faculties who are good with only theory. Okay. There is going to be that particular faculty, that particular teacher in your classroom or in your faculty or in your department who is good in both teaching as well as in technology implementation, right? There is going to be at least one particular sir or madam, whatever, whoever. Just contact him and say him that you are having a very good project and a paper or like a patent right has to be published to this particular project on your name. Try to contact a particular faculty. He will be giving you some insights on how you can write a paper, research paper. And once you are done with the major project, contact with the faculty coordinator and like by regularly meeting him and try to make a research paper and just publish it. You're done. You're done with your major project completely. Okay. Yeah, Rashid, the problem is done. Give an example for the minor project means, previously I was learning JavaScript. I'm currently learning a JavaScript. Okay, I'm not that much of a good student in MERN-Stack or JavaScript. So I'm currently learning. The recent project, so while I'm learning, the recent projects which I have done previously were just building a small add to cart function with the basic UI. And I have did a to-do list. I have made the tic-tac-toe. See, these may not be the topmost project which every recruiter would be seeing and hiring you. See, it is the blunt truth. But you will be learning a lot from these minor projects. I would prefer, if you are learning from the theory or the course, you would be learning only 10 to 20%. But whereas when you are learning, when you are making a project, you have faced a difficulty. Okay, you don't know how to implement a particular, a to-do list. In the to-do list, I am facing an issue of storing the number of tasks I have. I need to, like keep them in the non-assigned box. I'm facing issue with that. So if I'm facing an issue, what I will be doing? I will be trying to find a way of how I will be able to get this particular task done. That particular, mentality is going to help you to learn the course much more faster. Try to learn the skills in that particular way. Build as many projects as you can when you're learning a skill. That's it. Django or MERN stack, backend language which is good. Alone, I would prefer MERN stack. I do know and I do admit that I'm currently, like working on Django, but MERN stack is the future. Quite simple thing. So that we can impress into a technical role. Is it a CPP? It's a CPP based role. Any role. See, if you are based on CPP, try to involve OOPS concept as much as you can. Okay. And I would prefer try to make a dictionary. Like this is one of the projects which was suggested by one of my brother when I was in my first year. He told me to develop a dictionary. Okay. What that particular dictionary is going to do is, if you are given what is the basic terminology of a dictionary, what a particular dictionary is going to do. Simple. If you're given any word, it's going to search in the dictionary and it's going to return you. Fine. That's what a dictionary will be doing, right? So I want you to create a dictionary using C++ only. What that particular application, or not an application, just the terminal program, that what I want that particular program to do is, I will be giving a word. If that particular word is not available in the dictionary, it must be adding that word into your data dictionary lexicographical order, in a lexicographical order. That's how the words will be arranged in the dictionary, right? A, B, C, D, in that particular order. I want this particular newer word to be added in the dictionary. Okay. And if that particular word is already available in the dictionary, I want the meaning to be derived out. I want the meaning to be printed out on the terminal. So in this particular project, it's kind of a minor project, I do agree. But in this project, what you have to do is, you have to involve files. You must be good with the string renderings and everything. And you must be also good with the OOPS concepts. So all these, the core concepts of the C++ are getting covered in this. So you're good. The interviewer will be impressed a bit when like he sees these sort of real life problem solving things, projects. Which of you're using an iPad for tracking problems? I don't use any special application for tracking the problems. I just do the normal sheet thing. That's it. Yes, Kunal Kushwaha Java is good. Yes, it is good. Where can I search for internships? Simple, LinkedIn. 117. Cherry, you can see the NISA Academy C programming playlist. It's quite good. Okay, so within a minute, I'll be solving the next problem. So if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. Developing strong practical things. Yes, it is sufficient alone. If you're good in, like what I would say is, if you're that good in the practical thinking or logic building, you will be able to learn any technology which you want. He's currently an employee in Qualcomm, Hyderabad. Okay. Let's move to the next problem then, shall we? Right. What's the next problem? Let me just take that problem out. Maximum path sum. This is going to be the next problem which I have to solve. Solve next. Yeah, I'm moving to the next problem. This time I'm going to look at it. And also this Saturday, we're going to do a revision session of all the problems which we have done previously. We'll go from current problem to the back. We'll be traversing back. He did not got placed in quantum. He applied off campus. He was already experienced. He was a quite experienced student. He did worked in 3-4 companies, so he cracked it. Off campus, like what do you say, walk-in interview. Okay, sure. Let's move to the next problem then. Binary tree maximum path sum. A path in a binary tree is a sequence of nodes where each pair of adjacent node in the sequence has an edge connecting them. Okay. Hold on. Also, guys, in this Saturday, we are going to do a, what do you say about that? We'll be doing a revision session on DSA. We're going to start at 9:30 and we're going to just solve the problem of the day on that particular day. And we'll just traverse back to the problems which we have solved previously. I'm just going to do a small quick revisions. right? Those things will be helping us a lot. And if anybody's new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. Can we hit 6.5k in this stream? Can we? Hold on, my chart is closed completely. Right. So let's have a look at this problem. Binary tree maximum path sum is the problem, and a path in a binary tree is a sequence of nodes where each pair of a path in a binary tree is a sequence of nodes, where each pair of adjacent nodes is in the sequence has an edge connecting them. A node can only appear in the sequence at most once. Not that the path does not need to pass through the root. The path sum of a path is the sum of the nodes values in the path. I want to return the maximum path sum. Given the root of the binary tree, return the minimum path sum of any non-empty path. Maximum path sum of any non-empty path. So I'm given 1, 2, and 3. The optimal path is going to be 2, 1, and 3 with a path sum of. That's fine. And if I'm at example 2, revision in the sense again write in the code for all the problems. No, just this problem is going to get solved in this way. Next problem. Like that we're going to go. Like a kind of a quick run. Rupak, in order to understand them, you must be good with the OOPS concept. So, that's why I just said to stick to a particular language and learn the OOPS concepts and then move to the DSA. Let's have a look at this particular problem. Minus 10, 9, and 20. Minus 10, 9, 20, 15, and 7. So, what could be my optimal path? It's going to be 15, 20, and 7 with a path sum of 42. If I'm involving this path, I just need a path. Thank you so much for subscribing. And you guys can also join the Discord server, by the way. I'll just, pin this particular problem in the chat section and it will really help you all a lot. If you guys can also just solve these problems with me. Saturday, we're not going to solve any sort of questions. I'm just going to solve the problem of the day and I'm going to move on with the revision concepts. Why did it come to this problem? I do need some extra test cases, to be honest, for this problem. I'll just ask GPT to generate my extra test cases. I also need to give it the structure of how this is going to be. Cool. Right. Generate me some extra test cases. Cool. Got it. My portfolio is available in the. Where is it available? I guess it is available in the LinkedIn. I guess. Negative root with positive children. Balanced tree with mixed values. Okay. Let me just try to take this particular example. And the output is going to be 23 for this. So hold on. Let's just solve the normal test cases which are given and then we'll move on to them, I guess. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. Okay, we're good. Right. So minus 10, 9, 20, 15, and 7. The optimal path is going to be 15, 20, and 7 because that with the path sum of 15, 20 plus 7 is going to be 42. Okay. So if I am at each node, hi, welcome to the screen. If I am at minus 10 node, I need to calculate the length of going from 9 to 20. I did got a value of 9. Minus 10 is going to be minus 1. Minus 1 plus 20 is going to be 19. So I need to select any two of the nodes from the whole path. Okay. Once I have selected any two of the nodes, what I have to do is I have to traverse from that particular node to that part, like the from node to the two node. And Rachit, can you please give me some extra test cases? You're giving, like those sort of test cases which are very good. If it is possible for you to give me in the Discord, can you give some more test cases, Rachit, with the output as well? Okay. I'm just trying to build a basic solution for this. A path in a binary tree is a sequence of nodes where each pair of adjacent nodes is the sequence, has an edge connecting them. A node can only appear in the sequence at most once. Note that the path does not need to pass through the root. Sherry, స్ట్రైవర్ లోపల మనకి నార్మల్ గా దొరికేస్తాయి. లైక్ ప్రతి ఒక్క ప్రాబ్లం కిను మనకి స్ట్రైవర్ లోపల you will be getting an explanation for those problems of well, you can just check them out. I guess those things are more than enough. Like they are enough. We don't need that much of notes, right? So yeah, a path in a binary tree is a sequence of nodes where each pair of the adjacent node in the sequence has an edge connecting them. Okay, where each pair of adjacent nodes in a sequence has an edge connecting them. Okay. A node can only appear in the sequence at most once. Note that the path does not need to pass through the root. Okay, it can also be before that as well. Shreya, how to make command on DSA? Command means I did not get it properly. To get a grip on DSA, that's what you're asking, Shreya. Capex, okay. I'll do check it out. I just need some extra test cases, guys. If anybody is up with the good test cases, you guys can drop them in the link. Why I'm saying LinkedIn. You guys can just directly drop them in the Discord server. I'll be checking them out. Okay. And if anybody's new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. Yes, to get a good grip on DSA, you must be solving more number of problems on pen and paper. If you're good with the pen and paper solving of a problem, then slowly your logic building is going to get developed bit by bit, and then you'll be able to solve all the problems. Not all the problems, but you'll be getting an idea on how to build all the problems. Like solve all the problems. For this particular problem, acceptance rate is a bit okay. -10, 9 and 20, 15 and 7, that's fine. Abhinay, I've completely been there at your situation. It's just a matter of time. You will be struggling now, but slowly you will be developing yourself. It's okay, it's alright. But just keep solving daily, okay? Now think about DFS, okay? No, I did not even get a proper clarity on the problem statement itself. I'm not even thinking about the solution here. I'm still stuck at the problem statement exactly. So that's why I'm just asking if there are any more extra test cases, then I'll be able to get the idea of how this particular problems about this problem statement. Okay. A path and a menu. So I need to get the maximum path sum, right? That's what he's asking, maximum path sum. That's it. He's not asking me anything more or less, right? If he's asking for the maximum path sum, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 4, I got a sum. When I'm coming back, when I'm backtracking, I'll just like subtract the sum, and if I'm moving right, I'll add the sum. I'll be getting a sum. That's fine. I'll be coming back. If I'm 1, I'll be moving to the right. I'll be having a sum. Wait, I think this problem is going to be a problem statement is easy. Maximum path sum between any node. Any node. Okay. between any node. Show me your room tour. I'm just living in a hostel. It's a completely messy room and everyone is just sleeping. Yeah. There's not much in my room. There's just going to be clothes everywhere on the hangers, on the bed, on the table, on the racks, on the windows, on the ceiling, and on the bags, on the chairs. There are just clothes everywhere, which has to be washed. That's how my room is going to be. Not maximum, shortest also. So okay. Uh, maximum, not surely from the root node. Exactly. We may not need it from the root node, to be honest. But if all the nodes are negative, then the answer is 0 or any negative value. It's going to be negative value. Yeah, it's going to be negative value. Just a rough intuition. I'm also not sure. Okay. Once you like, I wait. Hold on. Just give me some time. Uh, uh, I'm not having any GF with me. A maximum path where it should be a non-empty path. You only check nodes where a node right and left exist and return the max. Okay. If I'm at a node, I need to calculate the values on the left and also need to calculate the values on the right, and I just need to add the current node. Hold on. Just guys, I need a good test case here. Can't use two-pointer approach. No, I don't think we can use a two-pointer. No, I don't think so. We can use a two-pointer approach. It's a completely recursive problem, right? Poshak, hi, welcome to the stream. Right, guys, I do need some good test case, to be honest. I guess this test case, I'm just going to check this. Where is this? Just going to close this and this. My only bad habit when it comes to laptop is I just open n number of tabs and I just forgot where I'm currently working at. Is this the problem? Yeah. So we'll drop this out. What's going to be the output for this? It's going to be 23. Okay. Let me just check out this test case. Cool. It's going to be. Send this one, I guess. Yeah. It's going to be 23. Okay. Let me just type that in iPad. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. And moreover, I have sent it in Discord test case. Okay, I'll be checking it out. So let me just check out this particular test case. 10, 2 and 10, same values can also be available, right? Minus 20 and minus 1. Okay, this and this, that's fine. The answer for this particular problem is going to be 23. Output is, I'll just use another color. Okay, this particular output, I mean answer is going to be 23. Just give me some time. Cool. So if I am at 10, I will try to calculate the sum of the left side and sum of the right side, if that's possible. Okay, I will be doing that. So if I am at 10, I will try to calculate the sum of the left side and sum of the right side. So this is minus 20, right? So if I'm at minus 20, I'll try to calculate the sum of the left side and sum of the right side. But currently I'm having zeros and zeros, right? So 0 plus 0, sum of the left and sum of the right, plus my current value, minus 20. So from here, I'm going to give the minus 20, I'm going to give the 10 node a minus 20 sum. Okay, that's fine. And from minus 1, what can I give? So I'll just take a maximum variable. This is going to be the answer. It's going to start from int underscore minimum. Okay, For this particular node, I got the value of minus 20. Quite simple. For this particular node, I got the value of minus 20. Okay. So int answer is going to update it from int minimum to minus 20 because minus 20 is greater than the int minimum, right? Switch obvious. Okay, one second. I forgot. Which page am I? I'll just. Sorry, my bad. I forgot about that. So if I'm at currently minus 20 and there is no left element and right element, how I will be solving this? I'm going to take the left value, which is 0 because nothing is available, and I'm going to take the right value, which is also 0, nothing is available, and I'm going to take the current value as well, which is minus 20. Then this minus 20 is, like the maximum length for the minus 20 node. That's fine. I'll just keep the minus 20 and update the answer from previously it was a int minimum, right? Previously it was int min. I have updated this from int min to minus 20. That's fine. That's good. I'll just remove this and I'll just place the minus 20 in the answer. Sorry. Once we have got the minus 20, what is the next thing which you have to do? Okay, this node gave me a minus 20 and it is going to be returned to this particular 10, minus 10. I mean the 10th node. I'm going to return a minus 20 to this thing. Minus 20 is returned. Okay, hold on. Whereas when it comes to minus 1, what is the, like the value I can get from the left and the right plus my current thing? The reason why I'm taking this is because what if there is a node X and there is a node Y and I want to traverse from node X to node Y? Like let us assume that I'm I'm traversing from here to here. In order to reach from X to Y, what is the value? What are the things what is the path which I have to go? I need to go from here, backtrack, and then go to the right. Why? So in between, I am accessing 3 elements. So that's why I'm adding the current element sum also into the sum. So if I'm at minus 1, what is its left sum? 0. What is its right sum? 0. 0 plus 0 and its current sum plus minus 1. It became minus 1. That's fine. So I got a minus 1 over here. Cool. I got a minus 1 over here. That's fine. Okay. If I got a minus 1 over here, what could I be doing? Into the 10, I will be taking this and plus this, minus 20, minus 1, plus 10. If I want to reach from here to here. Okay. Then I would be getting minus 20 plus 10 is going to be minus 10. Minus 10 minus 1 is going to be minus 11. Okay. So hold on. Here I got a minus 1. Minus 1 is way more greater. Sorry, minus 1 is way more greater than minus 20. So I'll update the answer to minus 1. Okay. And if I'm having minus 20 and minus 1, if I'm at 10, okay, I'll be calculating the left and right sums. Minus 20, minus 1, plus the current thing, 10. Please don't spam. I'm sorry, but please don't spam in the chat, guys. The moderators are going to give you a timeout. Please do not spam. Please don't spam. Don't spam anyone in the chat. Okay. When I'm currently solving a problem, I would not be reading that much chat. So let me just complete the problem first, and then we'll move to the queries of whatever you're having. Okay. Sorry, bro. It's just maximum, not shortest path. Okay. That's what we just need the maximum path, maximum value which we can attain, right? So if I'm currently at 10, okay, the maximum value which I could get was minus 20, minus 1, plus 10. What's this value going to be? Minus 20 minus 1 is going to minus 21 plus 10 is going to be minus 11. Is minus 11 greater than minus 1? No, it's not. Negative value is going to be reversed. So minus 1 remains the answer. It remains the same. That's fine. Okay. Fine. If it remained the same, okay, now what we have to do exactly? And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. So here it's going, we are going to get like -11 or something. Okay. So if I'm trying to traverse from this position to this position, the maximum value which I would get is -1. That is for sure. It's done, to be honest. Okay. What I would be returning to this position, that's what I'm thinking. What should I return to this position? So if I'm at 2, so I should be getting at 23. How could my answer be 23? Let me just check it out. Explanation 2 to 10. Okay. Huh? But it gave me a -1, right? So let us assume it was 1, not a -1. Let us just assume it was 1. Then the answer is going to contain only 1. Fine. So the answer is going to be 2. Now, like the maximum path which we could get was 2. 2 to 10. Here to here and here to here. So what exactly do I have to keep when I'm returning? Use GP to store the maximum path I can get using that. Okay. Isn't it you take the maximum of left comma right, give it to the parent node? That's what I'm thinking. See, let us just see where this goes. Okay. I'm trying to solve maximum as much as I can. Here the value is going to be 1. So if I am at here, the sum which I could get from the left and right was like -11. That's okay. -11. I'll be trying to update the answer. If it is updated, it's fine. Else if it is not updated, that's also fine. Then what I would be taking is, will I take the -20 or will I take the 1? I will be taking the maximum value into it. Then I would be just taking the 1. Okay. I would just take the 1. Okay. Next, what thing would I do is, the maximum path after that 10, after 10, the maximum path which I could get was 1. So I stored it. Fine. After 10. Okay, sure, I'll check it. I am. But in a day, I know like I'm trying to solve as much as I can on my own, and then I would be seeking hints from you guys. Okay, just try to like let me struggle for some time. Okay. So the thing is, if my like the maximum which I can attain from this particular 10 is 1, and this 10 also has to be included in this. So then we'll be taking 11. 10 plus 1. Then I'll be taking 11. Okay, if I'm at 10, if I'm at this particular node, I'll just be getting 10. Okay. No. Hold on. See, if I'm at 2, I would be getting a 2 over here. Okay. This thing is going to return me 2 to the top. That's fine. I'm a bit confused over here. Just give me some time. I'll try to derive a solution. I just took the maximum of left and right here. I just took the maximum of left node and right node was 1. I took 1 over here. Okay. I added with the 10. It became 11. And I have returned this 11 to the 10. That's fine. What's the next thing which I have done? I took 2. Okay, 2 went to the top. 2. 2 plus 10 plus 11. I'll be getting 23. Guys, I guess I do need some more test cases. Hold on, I did got a test case. It's also not said that it has to be passing through the root node, right? So I'll just ask GPT to generate me that's a type of a test case which will not pass through the root. Let me just check this out. Test case which does not pass through the route, we are given with the test case. I'll just do need the representation of it. Graphical representation. Tree representation. Hold on. Output is going to be 2, 10 and 10, 1. What? Hey, every time is, like, every time the GPT is not giving an accurate test case. What? Okay, test case 1. Okay, Capex, thank you for the test case, by the way. Are these test cases working? Are they fine? Output is 7. Guys, can anybody in the Discord just throw me some of those test cases which are quite complex to solve and which does not pass through the route? I need those type of test cases. If anybody in the chat would be helping me with the test cases, it would be highly appreciated. Nahi Abhishek, I'm not a graduate. I'm just a third year student. Guys, I do need some test cases. Yeah, GPT is also giving me some wrong test cases and I'm struggling a lot. Let me just check through the discussion tab. I'll be getting some extra test cases. Okay, we did got a test case. And, why is the answer to this 48 and not 55? Sum of all nodes. Okay, we got a test case. Let me just write the test case. So guys, we did got a test case. And like also give me those sort of test cases which does not pass through the like main route. 5, 4 and 6. Okay. And sorry, 4 and 8, right? This is 8. 4 and 8. After that we'll be having a 11. Then we'll be having a 7 and 2. That is fine. If I'm at 8, I'll be taking 13 and 4. After that, I'm going to take a 1. Cool. If I'm at 5, okay, now what could be the maximum path for this? So the answer to this question is 48. Okay, it's going to be 48. Okay, the required answer has to be 48. Done. If I'm at 11, so if I'm at 7, the maximum answer which I could get is 7. Cool. This is going to return me 2. That's fine. Okay, the maximum sum which I could get. Okay, I'm going to take 7 into consideration, and 7 plus 11 is going to be 18, I guess. 7 plus 11, it's going to be plus 11, it's going to be 18. That's fine. And if I'm at 4, I'm going to 18 plus 4, it's going to be 22, I guess. That's fine. And if I'm currently at 5, okay, I do need to traverse the right part also, right? This is going to return me 1. And 4 plus 1, this is going to be 5. This is going to be 13. The maximum which I would be getting is 13, so I would be taking this particular 13 plus 8 is going to be 21, I guess. 21. It's fine. And 21 plus 22. Hold on. 43. 48. So the answer is going to be 48. Oh, wait. For each step, I am calculating the left sum plus right sum, but returning the maximum plus current sum. So I did got a 48. That is the required answer. That is done. Guys, I'm also doing LeetCode now. Lots of dev work. Oh, crazy, Abhishek. For the test case 1, I'm getting output as 15. Check your test case. Okay. Guys, you guys can also, like chat with me in Discord as well. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. And this test cases you can use. Okay, damn. This someone showed up. I did got some test cases, no issues. 1, -2, and 3. Guys, I want everyone to do the dry runs, by the way. I want every one of you in the chat to do the dry runs and say the answers for me. The test case is going to be 1, -2, and 3. 1, -2, and 3. Everyone in the chat. This test case passes through root. Exactly. I want that particular test case which does not pass through the root, I guess. That might help me. Okay. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. So if I am at -2, the maximum sum which I could get from left and right is going to be what is it going to be? It's going to be 0. Okay. I'm going to take an answer which is going to be int minimum. That is fine. So if I got a 0 from left and right, I would be taking maximum like I'll be returning the maximum. I will be returning the maximum, but I will be checking the left and right. Okay. भाई ऑप्शन इसका हाल ऐसे है, डेव आता तो डेवऑप्स मांगते हैं और दोनों आते हैं तो बेसिक सिस्टम डिजाइन तीनों आते थे। इससे भी सही प्रेशर का हाल ही कुछ ऐसे हो गया। अभिषेक भाई क्या ही कर सकता है। Your English is too good, by the way. No, I would stammer a lot. You can say where are test cases in the Discord? I didn't get it. So I'll be just uploading some of the test cases in the Discord. Right, I just found them. Okay, I uploaded some of the test cases in the like chat and code channel. You guys can check it out in the Discord. Bro, test cases. Okay, I'll just check that out. So currently I'll just use this test case. Okay, LEETCODE test case which is not passing through the root. 1, 2, and 3. After one is going to 50, 20, and 7. Okay. I'll just check it out. Okay. No, I want that type of test case which does not pass through the root and it must be a bit lengthy. Okay, but I need it to be a bit more lengthy. Okay, then I'll be getting a basic intuition of how I can do this. Okay, so this is going to return me 0. That's fine. And if I got a 0 from here, what can we do? I got a 0 from the left and right. I got a 0. 0 plus 0 is going to be 0 plus -2. It's going to be -2. I updated it to 0, by the way. This is going to become, if I'm at that particular node, I'm going to have a value of 0. So answer is going to be 0 because that's the maximum. From left and right, so left 0 plus the right 0 plus -2. It's going to be -2. Will it affect the answer? No, it's not going to affect the answer. Okay. Then I'm just going to return the maximum value. It is okay, -2. Then hold on. Update answer at every sum. That clears it at every time. You got some update answer with answer equals to max of answer comma current, and this might clear even it doesn't pass through it. Okay. Shadow, I'll just live in hostel. I'm not from Srikakulam, but my college is in Srikakulam. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. And can we hit 6.5k in this stream, guys? Can we? We just need 30 more subscribers. Hold on. Why isn't my chat showing up? One second. Yeah, I'm good. So, what's going to be the answer for this particular test case? Guys, what could be the answer for this test case? Why isn't chat loading on my screen? Yes, it is loading. Okay. So max left. Okay. Answer is 4. Okay. So this is going to return. See, previous one gave me a 0 and the right also gave me a 0. That's fine. I'm going to take the maximum of left and right. It's going to like traverse back. but before, like it will be taking the value, but I'll be taking the left and right and adding the left plus right plus my current value and then checking up with the answer. Okay, I did got a left from the previous ones, which is just nothing but empty. That's fine. And what did I got is 0 plus minus 2 plus 0 is going to be minus 2, which is lesser than the answer value 0. So I'm not going to update it. That's fine. Now let's check my right half. What is it doing currently? Okay, right part is going to give me 0 and 0. It's going to return me the 0. I'm just going to check add a plus 3. That's fine. If I'm adding a plus 3, okay, if I'm kind of adding a plus 3, what I would be checking? If I'm adding a plus 3, this is going to become 3, which is greater than 0. So I'll update my answer to 3. And I would be getting the maximum value to here. 0. No. I guess that should not be how this is working. I'm doing wrong. Output is 3. Okay. Output is 3. Some are saying 4. If this is the subtree, then the answer would be 4, right? Maximum sum. Ow. Okay, I'm struggling a lot with this problem, to be honest. I just have to admit that. Test case. I just need one solid test case and I'll just build everything. Yeah, exactly. I'm able to. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying exactly. For every node, I just have to calculate the left and right. I need to take the from at a node. mm, If I'm at one particular node, I'll be calculating the left part and right part as well. Um, mm, mm, mm. This left part is going to be minus 2 and this right part is going to be 3. Okay. If I got the left and right part, maximum sums which I could attain. Okay. This is currently having 1, right? When you are traversing a node, node 1, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. Sorry. For this particular test case, what is the output which we will be getting? We will be getting a 4, right? Isn't it? We have to get a 4. Or will we get a 3? 4. Okay. How to improve communication skills? You can just watch web series, good web series. That's it, you'll be getting it. Simple. This node and this node is going to be the answer. So this is the path. This is the maximum value which I can get from this particular path. Okay. I'm not even able to build norms. మనం maximum path కనుక్కోవాలి. అది రూట్ నుండి వెళ్ళాలని రూట్ లేదు. సో మనం సబ్ ట్రీ అయినా మ్యాక్స్ అనుకోవచ్చు. ఫర్ దట్ పోస్టల్ ట్రావర్సల్ చేసేటట్టు. ఓకే, టు డూ పోస్టల్ ట్రావర్సల్. ఓకే, మనం రిటర్న్ అయినప్పుడు మనం చెక్ చేసుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటంటే మన పాత సమ్ లెస్ దెన్ 0 ఇంక్లూడింగ్ ద కరెంట్. పాత సమ్ మనం రిటర్న్ అయినప్పుడు చెక్ చేసుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటంటే మన పాత సమ్ లెస్ దెన్ 0 అయి ఉండాలి, including the current node. 3 should be the answer for this particular test case. 1 minus 2 and 3. Some are saying it's 3 and some are saying it's 4. Task. Okay, it's going to be 4. 1 and 3. Yeah, this is the path of how we can traverse it. I mean, we're just going to get 4. Answer equal to 4. Yeah, exactly. It is 4. It is 4. I do agree. But I'm unable to get a solution for this. I'm unable to build a proper logic for this. Just give me some time. Okay. Answer. I'll be taking a broader test case. I want a test case which does not pass through. I want a test case which does not pass through the root, but a bit 3 level. Must be a 3 level. Yeah, exactly. So I got an thing which is going to be 10, 2, 10, minus 20, minus 1, 15, and 7. Alright. This and this, this and this, this and this. So what's going to be the maximum path for this? 15 to minus 20. Hold on. 2 to 2 plus 10 plus 10. Okay. This is going to be the required path. Okay. This is going to be the answer path at the end. 2 plus 10 plus 10. Done. Okay. If that's the case, then what would happen? It will not pass through route. $22. So okay. I try to solve this. Abhi, but the thing what is happening is curval. What do you mean by curval? Curval equal to max of. I didn't get it. What do you mean by curval? See, this and this. If I am at 2, so if I'm at minus 20, just like do this part first and come to the top. If I'm at minus 20, what is the maximum path which I could get? This is going to be 15 and 7. Okay. Yes, I am. I'm checking it out. So So less than 0 అంటే affect అవుతుంది, that's fine. What if all the nodes are having only negative numbers? Negatives only. If all the nodes are having only negatives, what should we do at that time? Yeah. Okay, this. Okay. If I see, if I'm at minus 20, I will be checking the maximum path which I can get from these particular two things. Okay. The next one, the answer 0. Okay. Did he give any sort of condition like that? Like if all the values are negative and then just return 0. Did he give any sort of condition like that in the question? Okay, okay, I did got the intuition behind your saying. Okay. Let me just do some dry runs. I'll get it. I'll get it. If I'm unable to get it still, I'll just look at a documentation or hints or anything. See, if I'm at a particular node, if I'm at a root node, what are the possible ways? Either I can take the left path or the right one into this particular consideration. You know, like either I can take like this, or I can take like this, or I can take like this. There are three type of things which can go, right? Either I can, you know, like completely traverse from here to here, I'm done, or there are three ways. Either I can go like here and here, or I can go only here, or I can go only like this. Okay. Mm. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. I'm kind of stuck. So if I'm having a negative value, I'll just not take it into consideration. That's what you're saying, right? Because negative value is going to affect my maximum sum. I do get it. Thank you so much for subscribing. You give the node value which is max. Okay. Like అదైనా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాల్సిందే కదా. Two 10 minus 20 10 minus 1 15 and 7, that's fine. See, if I am at a particular node, what I'll be doing is there are three ways. If this is my root node, in order to calculate the maximum path, there are three ways. Okay. Either this could be the maximum path, or this could be the maximum path, or this could be the maximum path. Only this. Okay. So here it comes to 15. 15 is the maximum thing over here. And this is 7 and this is minus 20. I do agree with this. Okay. So if I'm taking this path, I can traverse from here to here also, right? So 15 plus minus 20 is going to give me minus 5 plus 7 is 5 minus 7 is 2 is going to give me 2. So by the end, this is going to give me 2, which is not at all going to be sufficient. So if I'm at this position, my current maximum is going to be 15. That is for sure. Okay. 7 and 7. The optimal path is 15, 20, and 7 with the path sum of 15 plus 20 plus 7 equals to 42. Okay. I just need to return the maximum. That's it. So if I'm at 20, so just give me one thing. If I'm at minus 20, I will be taking the left sum. Hold on, guys. I think I'm getting it. If I'm at minus 20, I'll be taking the left sum. I will be taking the right sum. And I will be comparing it with the answer. That's done. Then what I'm going to do is left plus right plus answer. Sorry, left plus right plus current value. And I'm going to compare it with the answer. And okay, if I did that, that is done. And I'm going to take the left only and compare it with the answer, right only and compare it with the answer, and left plus right plus current compare it with the answer and update it if it is needed, if it is required. Then what I'm doing is I'm taking the maximum 15 into this. So 15 is going to come over. That's fine. Which means I have took this route because this is going to give me the maximum as compared to this one, right? So 15 comes here. Okay. Okay. If I'm having 15 over here, that's fine. Exactly. Bro. I did got it. That's what I'm doing. Left plus right plus current also check this. Okay. After that, left or right? The maximum is okay. Left, like kind of left or right. Maximum taking it. Yeah, I did got it. Okay. That's fine. So what I have done is, if I am at a particular node, I have checked with the answer. No, exactly. Got it. So if I am at a particular node, what I'm doing is, the first thing which I'm doing is I'm trying to calculate left plus right plus, like I'm trying to traverse this. I'll be checking, like comparing with the answer. I'm done. Then for the, for the next nodes, for the ancestral nodes, I need to form a path either on the left side or the right side. Where I would be forming a path? I would be forming a path with that one which has the maximum value, which is 15. Okay. Which is 15. Okay, if I'm at minus 20, the first thing which I'll be doing is left plus right plus current. It's going to 15 plus 7 plus minus 20. I'll be comparing it with the answer. Done. If that is done, if that particular thing is done, next what I'm doing is I'm going to return the maximum of left comma right plus my current value. Is that how? I'm going to return the maximum of left comma right plus my current value. I'm going to return this. Then 15 minus 20 is going to give me minus 5. So this is going to give you minus 5, and the right side, right part here, it is going to give you 0 plus 0. Hold on. It's going to give 0 plus 0. Nothing is going to check up with the answer. Okay. Maximum of left plus right plus current. First it is going to check 0 plus minus 1 plus 0. It's going to give the minus 1. Okay. It does not change the answer. It's fine. So if left plus right plus current doesn't change the answer, I'm going to take the maximum left plus right and I'm going to add the current value and return it. So this is going to return me minus 1. Okay. Which is the greater one over here. Wait, hold on. So what you guys are saying is, if my Shah, welcome to stream. Left corner is less than 0, update to 0. Okay. So if my left is also less than 0 and right is also less than 0, like max of left comma, if this particular thing the value which I'm getting, this is getting minus 1, this is getting minus 1. That's fine. So if I'm getting the value as negative, I just have to update it to 0. Okay, I should not be returning negative. I just have to return 0, right? So just give me one thing. Why am I returning 0? Why? Why should I return a 0? In the question, it is nowhere given that I must be returning 0. Abhi, why exactly do we need to return 0? So I'll just, like if you're saying, if I'm having a negative, I'll just return 0. Then here's 0 and 0, done. So if I'm having 0 and 0, if that is done, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take left plus right plus current. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 10 plus 0. I'm going to compare it with the answer. That's done. Thank you so much for subscribing, by the way. 0 plus 10 plus 0, that's not going to change the answer. That's fine. I'm going to take the max of left comma right. 0 plus current value 10, which is greater than 0. 10 is greater than 0. So return the 10. I'll be returning 10 to here from the right side. Negative was the 0. Why? Like, Abhi, why do we have to make it 0? It's nowhere mentioned in the question that we have to make it 0. And I do understand that negative values are going to, if I am returning a negative value, that is going to affect the maximum sum. I do understand it. But I'm still unable to get the intuition behind why. Why do we have to make it 0? Satya, hi, welcome to the stream. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It's going to really help me a lot. Actual value. Yeah. Okay, I did got it then. Then I'm going to return, this is going to return me. If I'm getting a negative, I'll just return 0 and 0. I'm good, right? I'm good. This is going to return me 0 and 0. This is going to return 0. And this particular 2 is going to return 2. And left plus right plus current, it's going to check it out. Left plus right plus current, it's going to check this out. And what is it going to return? It's just going to return 2 plus 10 plus 10, which is 22. So 15 is going to be updated to 22. We are done. That's how we can solve this, right? I guess I'm done with this problem. We're good. Arjun, I think it is better to prefer C++. The reason why I'm saying you C++ is because you will be getting all the core fundamentals and core concepts of yours getting strong, and that's it. Simple. C++ is the fastest language, by the way, as compared to any other languages. Yeah, I have completed the goal, Satya. మధ్యలో పవర్ కట్ అయింది, ఐ డూ అగ్రీ. వరుసగా పవర్ కట్స్ అయినాయి ఎందుకంటే నిన్న ఇటు సైడ్ కొంచెం వర్షాలు రైనీ ఉండే. సో పవర్ కట్స్ హ్యావ్ హ్యాపెండ్, బట్ I still, once I got the power, I thought of I should not be making the stream again, because if again power goes off, audience are again going to face the issue. What if all the values are negative? That's what I'm saying. If all the values are negative, I'll just return 0. But Karthik, it is nowhere mentioned in the question that I have to return 0 if all the values are negative. But what? Hold on, I'll just ask GPT. What if all the values are negative? What should I return? Negative. What should I return? Maximum is the largest single node available, because yeah. So it is saying that if all the values are negative, I just have to return the maximum minimum number. Are you guys getting it? I do agree. See, if I'm getting a negative value in the computation in between, okay. No, if all the values are negative when you're calculating left plus, if all values are negative, all values are negative when you are calculating left plus right plus curve, you need to return the minimum paths in respect of negative or positive. Exactly. Got it, Abhi. Then that would be working to the answer. Exactly. Left plus right plus current. Okay. So if I'm making the negative as 0 and 0, and if this is also a current variable, then 0 plus minus 20 plus 0. It's like we are calculating only this single node. Are you guys are getting it? That's the reason why we have added zeros. Now I got the basic intuition. Manikanta, I'm Aditya College, Srikakulam. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. So now I got the idea why we have added zero values. Because if I'm having a negative value, okay, I need to find that part. See, if I'm having 15, 7, let us assume that I'm just in this positions there is just minus 35 or minus 40. Okay, I need to calculate. I'm already having negative values. If I'm already having, like if I'm already dealing with the negative values, I must be calculating only each block. That's how it is going to help me. Because if I keep on adding the negative values as well, I'm going to end up with a more bigger answer. Like more minimum most answer. That's why what we're doing is we are making these as 0. We are making these as 0 so that only this particular element will be added in this logical line. Left plus right plus current. Okay, left was 0, right was 0 and current was minus 20. Then only minus 20 is getting added and checking up with the answer. We are done. I guess this problem is solved. Right. Shall we move to the solution, guys? Here what I'm doing, I guess I'm doing a depth first search, right? DFS 2, traversing back. Back. Okay. What type of traversal do we have to do here, guys? I think that we need to do not a depth first search. My bad. I think we need to make a level order traversal. Don't you guys think? What type of traversal do we have to make on this particular thing? I'm assuming we have to make a level order traversal so that we'll be getting the left part and right part. Then we will be able to do the computations with the left and right. Right. What type of traversal do we have to do? Anyone in the chat? And I am assuming I just have to make a level order traversal. Not a level order traversal. What is this traversal called here? I'm forgetting about it. DFS, depth first search. Okay, depth first search. So I'll be accessing 2 first. Then I'll come back. Okay. Okay, shall we move to the... I'll just write some logical code for this here before diving into the solution. Okay. I'll be having a root node. Right? Don't I? I'll just have a root node. Okay. I'm going to write function. I'll be having a root node. Okay. Now I'm going to face some issues with the implementation. That is for sure. That's going to happen. Okay. If my root is null, I'm going to write the base condition. Okay. If root is null, what do I have to return? I just have to return 0, right? Right? Guys, if the root is null, what I have to return? I just have to return 0. So left part is 0, right part is 0. 0 plus 15 plus 0. Cool. Just I want you to return 0. Cool. Next. Root is having some left or right parts. Okay. Okay. Now, my root is having some left or right part. Left is going to be equals to, okay, left is going to be equal to function of root over left. It's going to give me the value. And right is going to be equal to function of root over right. Okay. I did got some values in the left and right node. Okay. Once if I got the values on the left node and as well as on the right node, then what can we do? Okay. See, if I'm at this particular node, I got the left value and the right value. Okay. What I'll be checking is answer equals to, okay, I'm going to write it with the red pen. Answer, okay, red is not going to be visible that much. Just write it with the green pen. Answer equals to max of, okay, answer is going to be equals to max of left plus right plus current value, okay, comma answer. I mean, I'm just going to compare it like this, comma answer. It's going to find the maximum values of these two things, and the answer is going to get updated. If this could have been the maximum value, then it would have been updated in the answer. Done. Okay, it is done. Next, I have to return. If I am at this node, I need to like join it with the left or right node. That is for sure, because if I'm going to the ancestral, I do need to make only single join. I cannot just make double joins. Okay, that's fine. Okay. If I'm going to take another variable, return underscore value is going to be equals to, okay, it's going to be equals to maximum of, see, if I'm at this particular node, I'm going to take either left or right, only one thing, and then I'm going to add it up with this one, and then I'm going to return it back. So if I'm going to take that particular, I'm just using the return value. It's just a variable I'll be using for the computation of this particular thing. That's it. Nothing more or nothing less. Don't get confused. Maximum of left comma right plus current. Okay. So if my return value, if it is less than 0, if it is negative, what I want you to do, I want you to just simple return me 0, else just return me return value. Are we done or am I missing something else in this code? So I have given the base condition. This is going to be the base. Condition. I have calculated the left and right parts. And I have updated the answer with the maximum part. Like, what if this could be the path? What if this could be the answer? I have took that condition and wrote this particular line. Once it is done, okay, if I'm at this path, I need to give like a linked part to this particular next, like the previous one, 10. What I can give? Either I will be able to give this one to this particular 10, or I should be able to give this one to this 10. Else, if it is completely negative, I'll just return 0. Okay. So for that case, we have used these two lines. Am I correct, or still are we missing any sort of the edge case? People in the chat can help me out. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It is really going to help me a lot. Can we hit 6.5k in this stream? We just need 20 more subscribers, guys. We just need 20 more. Is this, guys, please tell me, is this code correct or am I missing something more? Because people in the chat are completely confused by my bad writing and my bad logic building, I guess. No one is responding. Okay. So shall we move to the code then? I guess this would work. I'm assuming this is going to work. But okay, it will work. What if all the values are negative? If all the values are negative, I need that line of, like I would need that node element which is having the maximum negative value, which is closer to 0, and that is getting calculated when I'm doing this particular line. I'm done. I guess I'm done. Are there any insights which you guys want to give, or am I missing something, or shall we move to the code and shall we program it? I'm getting ads on my own channel. Yeah, good to go. Exactly. Let's move to the solution. Okay. I'll be taking helper function. I would not be doing recursions in the main given function. Okay. It's going to give me, I'm going to take helper function. Okay. This is going to take the input as node as click root. What's the next thing which is this is going to do? Seems all right. Exactly. Code. Yeah, I have moved to the code. Guys, it's my stream getting delayed a lot. I guess it's going to be around 20 to 25 seconds of delay for what I'm, like the stream is going to be a bit delayed because my internet connectivity is not that much good to just, like stream with the least ultra low latency. Okay. So if my root, if it is double equals to the null pointer, just return me 0. Yeah. Don't do anything. Else int left is going to be equals to, I'm going to recursively call the function of speed. Welcome to the stream here. Root of left and int right is going to be equal to helper of root over right, I guess. Bro, how much stipend did you got in your internship? Around 20 to 25k. And I do have to take an updated answer variable. I'm going to take it as a global variable. Int answer is going to be int underscore minimum value by default. That's fine. Now I'm going to update the answer. Answer is going to be equal to max of answer comma left plus right plus root of val. I'm good. Once I have updated this, I'm going to take int return underscore value, which is going to be equals to max of left comma right plus root over value. Okay. So if return underscore value, if it is lesser than 0, I want you to return me 0. Do nothing much. Else, if it's not, else return underscore value. This seems good. And I'm going to call the helper function by passing the root over here. And then I'll just return answer. Okay, it's running fine. I guess we are done. Please don't hit me with any sort of edge case. Thank you so much. We are done, guys. Yeah. It was such a kind of a tricky question. And if anybody's new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. Can we hit 6.5k in this stream, guys? Is it possible? And thank you so much for hitting 100 likes. Thank you so much. Okay, the problem is done. ఇంకేంటి మరి సంగతి? ఏంటి మూమెంట్ చాట్ లో? అబ్బా, hard level questions. Okay, they do need, like for every sort of question, if I'm నాకు ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే, I do need to spend some time. ఒక ప్రతి ఎలాంటి క్వశ్చన్ ఇచ్చినా సరే నాకైతే కొంచెం టైం పడుతుంది. నేను like I do need to get myself habituated on solving some time period. Problem of the day now. Yes, please give me some break. Even I do need some break. I'm shouting and yelling at the problem. God, please don't give me a hard level problem in the... Okay, it's a hard level problem for the POTD. Not another hard, yaar. Also, by the way, I do need to do the front end part for the hackathon as well. That's another task which is left for me. And the hardware part is completely done. I have made the Raspberry Pi embedded systems and IoT and ML and integrated everything into the SD card, and I have pushed it in the... It's done. Project is completed. Just have to do some external works for the hackathon and I'm done. And guys, by the way, I am thinking to make a quick vlog on how the hackathons are going to be. Like you guys will also be getting an experience. If you have never attended an hackathon, you will be getting an idea of how hackathons are going to be if I make that vlog. Right? What would you all say about that? And if anybody's new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It is really going to help me a lot. And we are very close to 6.5k subs. Can we hit it in this stream, guys? Can we? Karthik, did you complete the problem of the day problem? And another hard level problem. I don't know why, but the lead code and its obsession with giving the grid level problems for every problem of the day from the past 2 weeks. Don't know what's the main agenda between that. But daily they are just giving me the grid level problems only, the mat 2D matrices problems. The V-shaped diagonal segment. No, okay, you're also not solved. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It is really going to help me a lot. And the next problem which we may solve is the problem of the day. I'll just pin that particular problem in the chat section. Waiting for you. Oh, okay. You're going to help me, man. That's how we'll be solving this. And you're saying that you're dependent on me. Let's solve together. Let's solve together and sleep this particular question. Cool. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. We'll solve the next problem at 12:10. I guess even I do need some break. I'm completely exhausted today. Don't know why. From morning onwards, I did not even have a proper walk today. I just sitting here like a stone, like a solid rock. Oh, yeah. Just checking the problem, by the way. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. We're given a 2D integer matrix grid of size n plus 1, where each element is going to be either 0, 1 or 2. A V-shaped diagonal segment is defined as a segment starts with 1. The subsequent elements follows its infinite sequence 2, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 2, 0. Starts along the diagonal. Okay, the subsegment starts with 1. Okay, it's going to start with 1. You just solved diagonal traversal matrix, maybe 25th problem of the day. No, I did not, I guess. Oh, are they sort of related questions? ఇంకేంటి మరి ఏం లేదు మా ఉన్నాను అలాగా. ఫస్ట్ ప్రాబ్లం ఆఫ్ ద డే ఎలా ఉందంటే, బై లుకింగ్ అట్ ద పిక్చర్ గివెన్ ఫర్ ద ప్రాబ్లం ఆఫ్ ద డే, like I lost my hope today for the problem of the day. I lost around 50% of the hope. We'll solve it in, just give me some time. I'm completely exhausted a bit. Okay. And if anybody's new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. And I'll just go fill out my water bottle and I'll come back in 2 minutes. Okay. Back. Okay. Today's problem of the day is going to be a real pain in the ass, to be honest. It's a hard level problem. It's not that it's a hard level problem, but by looking at the first picture itself, I'm making an assumption that it is going to be much complex. But, whatever. But we have to solve it. We're left with no other choice because you want a job. So we have to make it. Fiction Wars, hi. Hi, welcome to the stream, man. Test case 1 binary representation after swapping adjacent bits. Meanwhile, Warren with the complete solution. Damn. What is this, Varun? Which problem is this? I tried diagonal traversal. Maybe I could understand. Diagonal traversal. Diagonal traversal is kind of an easy one, Karthik. Like, నువ్వు నార్మల్ చూస్తే అర్థమైపోతుంది ఆ క్వశ్చన్ అదంత కాంప్లెక్స్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ టు బి దట్ మచ్ ఆఫ్ ఎ కాంప్లెక్స్ థింగ్ ఫర్ యూ స్వాప్ బిట్స్ ఓకే is it related to the problem of the day? Seems to be okay. Oh my god. Okay. So let's move to the problem of the day then. Okay. Just give me 2 more minutes here. Just a small break. I'll be speaking less. Backache. Back is aching. Neck is aching. Eyes are burning. Hair is falling. Hope is slowly fading. Still sitting in front of the stream and doing DSC. Damn. You know, like, what I would say is, after a while, when you're focusing more on your work and on yourself, what it becomes is, your action of working is not going to depend on it's not at all going to depend upon motivation. Your mind is not going to think like, okay, are you motivated to do now? Then you will be doing, else you will not do. No, it's not going to say that. Once you have been working on it for a while, it's just going, like, the motivation is not going to become a factor for you to work. After a while, after some period of time, daily sitting and doing the problems, it's going to become a habit. That's what discipline is. And that's the only thing through which we can survive in this corporate world. We need discipline, daily sit and learn, irrespective of the result, irrespective of your mood, irrespective of the motivation. Nice rhyming, man. Right. So, shall we do the problem of the day then? Let's go to the problem of the day. Whatever it takes. Wakanda forever. Let's go. You are given a 2D integer matrix grid. Okay, second. You are given a 2D integer matrix grid of size n cross n. Okay, it's not going to be the square size. Is it or is it? Am I going to get a square matrix or not? Okay, I'm not going to get a square matrix. Okay. Where each element is either 0, 1 or 2. Bro, I'm sending messages but it is not showing. Why like that? I mean, where are you sending them? Bro, did your internship work started? Yes, Shreyas, it has started and I'm currently working on it. Today was a week, like off because it's a festival, right? Of course. In the chat for you, okay. Why will they get disappear? Yeah? I'm able to see everything you're saying. You just said hello and nice rhyming. Hello was your last message, right? Okay, let's move to the problem. Okay. You are given a 2D integer matrix grid of size n cross m. So if you are given n cross m, I can definitely say that it's not going to be a square matrix. Okay, where each element in the matrix is going to be 0, 1 or 2. Okay, length of the longest V-shaped diagonal segment. That's what we have to find. A V-shaped diagonal segment is defined as that segment is going to start with a 1. The subsequent elements follow this infinite sequence of 2 0 2 0 2 0 2 0 2 0. Okay, it's going to start with 1 and it's going to keep on going like 2 0 2 0. Subsequent elements means like the cross elements, right? So how can I say it? If this is the element, cross 1, cross 1, cross 1, cross 1. Not its top, bottom, left or right. Top corner, like top right corner, top left corner, bottom right and bottom left. The segment starts along the direction, exactly, top left to bottom right. Top left to bottom right. Okay. To top left to top right and bottom left to bottom right. What the? Continue the sequence in the same direction. Makes at most one clockwise 90-degree turn to another diagonal direction while maintaining the sequence. Return the length of the, if no valid segment exists, return 0. Okay. See, 2, 1. I'm currently having 1. That's fine. I need to find a 2 in the corners. Either it could be in this position, or it could be in this position, or it could be in this position, or it could be in this position. I found a 2 over here. That's fine. Next thing what I have to do is, I need to search for a 0. Either I could find 0 in this, or in this, or in this, or in this. I sleep around 5.5 to 6 hours a day. That's why I am having this dark circles. It's okay, once I got the job, I'll sleep peacefully. I'm just saying it like that, but once if I got the job, a good job, the pressure is going to be on another level. I just, like e-snippet always says that just love the pressure. Okay. I don't know why, but why my channel is slowly converting into from DSA to motivational channel. So if now I'm currently having 2, I need to find 0. Either it could be on the top left, top right, bottom left, or bottom right. Okay, I found it at the bottom right. I'll go. Now I need to search for a 2. That's fine. But I should not be checking from the direction which I came from. Okay, which I came from, I should not be checking the direction. So then we'll move to 2. Then we'll move to 0. Maximum length which I got is 5. Again, I'll be checking for a 1. Okay, 1 is available. So here and another 1 is available. That's fine. Okay. So if I like keep on solving it like that. Hold on. Let me just look at another solution. Okay, it's going to be a headache problem, to be honest. Bro, you're working so hard. I hope for sure you will achieve all your dreams. Thank you, Shreyas. Thank you so much. Let's see where this journey goes. Okay, like this problem, I'll be telling how this problem is going to work. The logic is not complex. The logic itself is given in the question. That's quite easy. But the implementation of this question is going to take some part of my mind. It's going to be a task for me to do the logical part and to do the implementation. Okay. So what I need to check is, if I, like I'll be traversing I'll be just, did he give any sort of time complexities or the expected time complexities or anything? It's very hard problem. Focus on 90-degree rotation also given in the question. Okay. Did you solve it, by the way, Pramod? How could you even solve these questions here? I did not get it. What the thing is related to 90 degrees. Continue the sequence in the same direction. Makes at most one clockwise 90-degree turn to another diagonal direction while maintaining the sequence. I did not get it. I did not at all got it. Makes at most one clockwise 90-degree turn. Okay. So if it started from here, go there, here. Okay. If it started from here, it's going to come here and there. So we started from here. Okay, it's going to make a 90-degree turn. Okay, now I got it. Got it. So it is going to make a 90-degree turn. That is for sure. Because that's what a sequence is called, right? So, hold on. Then there are going to be many possibilities. I need to check the maximum way in which I'm getting the maximum answer. Right. Okay. What is the first thing which I'll do? I'll just note down each and every smaller steps because it's going to be a task for me to solve this problem. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. And can we hit 6.5k in this stream, guys? Cool. Okay. Let me just the first step which I will be doing is I will be traversing through the entire M cross N matrix. That is for sure. Traverse through entire matrix and traverse through the entire matrix. Screw the time complexity for this question. Solving itself is a bigger thing for this. Okay. In first test case, you started with the diagonal direction to bottom right. Then you changed once bottom left and continue. The first test case, okay, I have gone through the bottom left, and then I have changed to bottom left. Then you once change bottom left and continue. Okay. So the thing is there going to be a condition that only at this particular 1, 2 and 0 is fine. I have reached an end. That's why I have traversed to the left thing. Are you getting it? Okay. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. See, you can see over here 202. No, that's not going to work. It's not like the border condition or anything. 202. 1 is ever next. Okay, it started from here. 1, that's fine. Okay, it is for sure given that I will be making a right angle 90-degree. I'll be getting a 90-degree thing, like a V or a that thing or a rooftop shape thing. I'll be getting a V or a reverse V, which refers to 90-degree clockwise angle, right? Okay, I got it. If I started at 1, I'll be going to 2. Okay, that's what the element I have to find. There are, there is a 2 available right over here also. I need to find the maximum. Okay, let me just take this condition. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 5 2s. Next thing is 2 0, 2 2 0, 2 0 1, 1 0, 1 0 2, 2 2, 2 0 0, 2 2. Okay, this was the given matrix. That was fine. Just 1 second, guys. I'll show you the iPad. I'm just writing it in an organized way so that it will be easy to understand. It's not mandatory to change the direction. Exactly. If you are getting the next sequence element, then we'll just change it. Kind of, right? See, it's not a mandatory to change the direction. Exactly. See, I'm having a doubt. I'm just having a doubt. I'll just ask you guys 1 second. Okay. Fine. You guys can see the question this thing now. Which iPad you have and which one is good to buy? iPad 10th gen I'm currently having and it's more than enough. Because I'm just using it for the writing purpose and just Netflix series. That's it. I just watch web series and just write. So, okay. 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. When I am traversing, I will see, I'll be running a first traverse to the entire thing, entire matrix, entire grid, whatever. I'll try to find a 1. Cool. If I found a 1, the next element which I have to seek for is going to be a 2. Okay. 2 is available for me in this box as well as in this box. Okay, let us take at this box first, and I'll be maintaining the distance for it. Okay, I started at 1, gone to 2. The next element which I have to go now is going to be 0. Next element which I have to go now is going to be 2. The next element which I have to go now is going to be 0. Now I again have to seek a 2 which is not available. So the direction is like kind of this, this and this. Is this possible to do like this or not? Or do I need to make only a 190-degree angle, or can I make multiple 90 degrees angle? Chat, can anyone tell me that? Like, can we make, like, do we have, but you, do we have to make only a single 90-degree angle, or we can make multiple 90 degrees angle? 190 degree. Yep. Then I got it. Then I kind of got it, which means at most I can make only a 190-degree angle. Got it. So if I started at 1, okay, I'll be going to 2. Same path. Cool. The next thing which I have to find is 0, which is not in the same path. Then if I'm coming to here, it's going to be the end. It's going to be the end because we have made 190-degree angle. And the maximum path which we could get if I starting with this 2 was 3. Cool. Then for the second one, let's have a look at for the second one. If I'm starting at this one, I'll be going to this 2. Next thing which I have to find is going to be a 0. It's going to be a 0. Okay. Then if I'm taking this 0, there is no more element left for me to go like this. So maximum height was 3. Else, if I started at 1, if this is 2, the next 0 which I could get was this one. Okay. Now I cannot just shift the lanes. I just have to go in the same order. Then still I'm getting 3. That's okay. Okay. So the maximum height which I could get from this one was 3. Let's have a look at the next one. If I started at this one, okay, if I started at this one, I could go to 2. I wanted to. Like the multiple 2s available, I guess. Okay, this 2 is not going to be, like, give us much of a bigger value. I can go to this 2, and then I'll be checking if I'll be getting a 0 over here. Oh, sorry, my bad. Started at this one, I have gone to this 2. No 0 is available. I'll be checking, okay, 0 is available over here. Then I can go to here. So will I be able to traverse in the same direction? No, I can't. So the maximum height which I would be getting from here is 3. If I started with this one and gone to this 2, next I would be needing a 0. Okay. 0 is available in the same direction. If I'm going for this, I will not be able to do it. That's it. I'll be getting maximum of 3. If I started at this one, if I gone to this 2, and the next one which I need to find is going to be 0. So I like I went into this, and I can again go to 2. Cool. Because I already made a 190-degree and I cannot traverse more. So height got updated to 4. The maximum height was 4. Okay, this one can generate me at most maximum of 4. That is done. Okay. Next thing, this one. Okay, if I'm at this one, I needed 2. Okay. 2 is not available. Alright, 2 is not available on this side or this side. I'll just stop. So what is going to be the maximum value for this? It's going to be 4. Exactly. Yeah, the answer was 4. Now how the hell we can solve this problem, guys? It took me this time to just get to know the problem statement. I guess we need to make DP. I guess we can use dynamic programming, and First started at 1. The next element which I have to find is going to be 2. Right. Guys, how are you going to solve this here? No wonder it's like hard level question. And I think so. I may not be able to solve in this sitting. It's not like I cannot solve it, but I'm kind of a burned out. I'm completely burned out by solving the past 2 questions. If I'm at 1, I need a 2. I did got a 2. Then I need a 0. Okay. No idea. Maybe DFS. Depth first search? Breadth first search? Are there anything more left, guys? I guess we need to make a depth first search. DFS is going to come again. I think so. Game over. My game is completely over today. If I want to solve this problem sincerely, it's going to take a time of 1:30 or 2. Tomorrow I'm having college or game over. Like we'll be getting a meme in Vice City, right? Wasted when we get killed. Yeah, why not BFS? Because if I'm using DFS, I'll be traversing in one particular way. Okay, if I'm traversing in one particular way, I will be getting the maximum thing first. I will just record that maximum. Once it is done, I'll come back and move to the next path. DFS, DP and DFS maybe. You can also use a breadth first search. Whatever, like you can use it DFS or BFS. It's not going to make that much of a difference, I guess. Depth first, inside a depth first, DFS inside a DFS. I had a class 8 a.m. Am I shouting? 8 a.m. Damn, you're having a class at 8 a.m. I'm having a class at 9:30. No, I tried the bet first, but issue with rotation, it is more advisable to proceed with DP. That is what given in solution to. Okay. If anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. If I want to make a DP, there are 4 ways in which I can traverse completely. Okay. If I encountered a 1, I will be giving that particular one index value, row and column. I'll be giving that particular row and column to my DP traversal. If the DP traversal takes any value, at the end what it has to do means it just have to return me the maximum traversals it can make. If I encountered a 1, therefore I see. I'll try to build a normal approach. If I'm at 1, the maximum direction which it can go through is going to be this one, this one, this one, or this one. Fine. Okay. If it have gone to this one, see, 1 can either go to this position, this, or this, or this. Okay. After 1, we needed 2. So this and this are going to return back. The returning also has to be done in DP, right? If that is done, hold on. I started at 1. if this is going to get written, this is going to get written because it's not the next value which we wanted, right? So 2 and 2 is going to be the next value which we wanted. Okay. If I'm at this particular position, I need to also give my previous, see, from here I have made a call to this, that's fine. When I'm making a call to the next one, I also need to give this credentials to this because I need to check if this is in this particular diagonal flow or not. That's why we need its current credentials as well. We call us bro, Aditya college bro. Okay. Then we need its current credentials. 2 వచ్చిందనుకో. Okay, if you got a 2, 1 and 2. సరేమ్మే బ్రో నేనా అవునా సిగరెట్ కొడుతూ చూస్తున్నాడంట. What is the problem bro? Snipe gaming, it's the problem of the day yaar. I'll be starting with 1. I'll be going to 2. I'll be checking if it's in the same way or not, and we can make at most 190 degree, which means it can be done like this, or it can go in the same direction. If I'm at 1 2, I need the next element as 0. Okay, if this is the 0 and if I need to go to this element, what I have to do is, if I am moving to this position, I do need to ensure that also do need to ensure that that 190 degree turn is completed. I need to maintain an index for that also. Next element which is has to search is in the same order if it is not available, and if it has to traverse to the next one but the 90 traversal is already made, so I'm just going to return back and back. This is going to return me length of 3. ఓకే నాకు అర్థమైంది. ఇది డీపీలో చేయాలి. నాకు ఇప్పుడు అంత ఓపిక లేదు, బుర్ర కూడా పనిచేయట్లేదు. మైండ్ ఫక్ ఇస్ హ్యాపెనింగ్. బ్రో వన్ క్వశ్చన్, నువ్వు మ్యాథ్స్ పాత్ సమ్ చేసావు కదా, అది పెన్ పేపర్ లేకుండా చేసేస్తావా బై సీయింగ్ ప్రాబ్లం? మాక్సిమం పాత్ అంటే ప్రీవియస్ సమ్, ఐ కెన్ డూ ఇట్. ఓకే, ఐ మే నాట్ సాల్వ్ దిస్ క్వశ్చన్ గైస్. ఐమ్ కంప్లీట్లీ బర్న్డ్ అవుట్. ఇప్పుడు ఒక 3 క్వశ్చన్స్ చేశాను, మార్నింగ్ నుంచి కూర్చొని ప్రాజెక్ట్ మీద కూర్చున్నాను. ఓకే, సో we'll solve this question. I'll just note down this problem number. Just screw the streak. Nothing much is going to happen with this streak. I'll just note this problem number. Tomorrow we're going to solve this. Sticky note save. Done. So thank you so much for joining in today. Tomorrow same timing 9:30. ఫస్ట్ టైం చూసినప్పుడు చేయలేండి, ఎవడో చేయలేరబ్బా. మరీను ఆశీష్ ఎవరు చేయలేరు అలాగా పిచ్ లైట్. Bro, I don't know exactly what to study, where to study, and completely blank to this. I'm so confused. Can you please guide me? I have to start and Shreyas, like you should be starting from C++. Start C++, learn the C++. Once you're good with the core concepts and everything, then slowly get yourself involved in the data structures and algorithms, DSA. Then you're good. Bro, Insta ID Akhil_FSMB అని ఉంటుంది ఆప్టిమల్. Akhil AKHIL_FSMD అంతే. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining in today. I'll be ending the stream. If anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. And can we hit 6.5k or did we hit? Okay, 6.5k is done. Thank you so much, guys. See you all tomorrow, same timing 9:30. Okay. So the thing is, I'm completely burned out today. అస్సలు ఓపిక లేదు నాకు, పొద్దున కూర్చున్నాను. ద థింగ్ ఇస్, నేను క్వశ్చన్ చూస్తున్నా రాకపోతే ఇంకా డ్రై రన్ చేయకుండా డైరెక్ట్ వీడియో వద్దు దాషిస్, అది చాలా బ్లండర్ అయిపోద్ది అబ్బా ఫ్యూచర్ లో. చాలా లైక్ నేను స్టార్టింగ్ లో అలాగే ఉండేవాడిని. ఐ రియలైజ్డ్ హౌ మచ్ ఆఫ్ ఎ మిస్టేక్ ఐఎమ్ మేకింగ్. ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఎ బ్లండర్ ఇన్ యువర్ డిఎస్సి కెరీర్. డోంట్ డూ దట్. డూ డ్రై రన్స్. If you're not getting a solution, it's okay, it's alright. Everybody has to go through that phase. Okay. Do more dry runs. That's it. Thank you so much for tuning in today. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Tomorrow, same timing, 9:30 to 12:30. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It's really going to help me a lot. That's it. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.